Oh shit. Mix it up is not open. Give me a hot second. Oh my god. There's always got to be something I forget. Hang on. Okay. It's loading. It's loading. Thank you so much for the 23 months. Thank you so much. Okay. I am having to maneuver some windows because I've got a lot of things open. Let me get this in. That's going to scare some people. There we go. There's the pinned message. And now Mix Up is open. We are good. Okay. Hi, guys. So, today is the final of the Mythrill SMP. We are only going to be on the starting soon screen for 2 minutes because I have a a prelude to play. I have a starting cinematic that nobody else gets to see. So, you guys are going to be treated to that in a second. Just like in the pin message, not going to be talking to chat because this is all story time stuff. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the final of the Mythrill SMP. Please read the content warnings if you're worried about anything. It's all pretty mild. This is Minecraft, but just in case. And I hope you all enjoy, and I hope to see your reactions to how everything turns out. But I love you guys, and oh boy, I am stressed. I am stressed, and I have a little bit of a headache, but we're gonna do good. This is gonna be good. I hope you guys enjoy. Is she?
No. I feel her pulse. She's just... It's not good. We have to do something. We warn everyone. We have to...
You have to stay here. Take care of Sky. I'll handle the rest, okay? Thomas?
Joe?
Hey, we're out of time.
What do you mean?
Uh, me and Mars found something. Warren is on his way. Karma is distracting him. We need to gather everybody right now.
Okay. I can try and find. I can try
I've
and get
sent
people.
I've sent
Who-
Toshi to get most people, but we don't have a lot of time. So I'm gonna look around the sanctuary, see who I can find here. Mars is in the infirmary with a few people right now and explaining the situation to them. Uh, if you could just find Lizzie and
Yeah.
Jamie, yeah, those two. I don't think Toshi's going that way. You grab those guys, meet me in my office, and I'll explain everything. We don't have a lot of time though. This is
Okay.
I'm sorry this is so rushed, but this is literally
Joe, we have to take the chance when we have it. We can't. We have to. We've been
we can
taking
beat
it
him.
as we have so much time. We don't anymore.
I found out what he's afraid of. We've just got to go. Okay, I'll explain.
Yeah.
I'll explain everything. The point is, we have a chance. We just need to hurry because I don't know how long
Okay.
Karma is going to be able to manage by herself.
Right.
Okay.
Go.
I'll go. You.
I'll find them.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. No time for stairs. No time for stairs. Okay. No one's gonna be over here. I doubt Jamie's at their place. You guys are all fine. You can't really help in a fight. You just know how to sell things. Fuck, water.
Hello?
Katie, just who I was looking for. Hi.
Oh my gosh. Hello. Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa.
Yes.
You've spoken to ages.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a little bit. I hope you're doing all right. We have a situation.
Oh, a situation?
We are currently gathering everybody for
Oh.
a meeting in my office.
Okay, you
it
good?
is
What's...
It's Warren.
Oh.
I will explain once everyone is together.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We're gonna be all right. Just if you want to head up to the office, and I'm gonna finish gathering everybody else. Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta check
you
things.
you take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you up there in a bit. Okay.
I'll see you there.
I'm gonna be calm. I'm gonna be calm for everybody else.
Let's take a second. Let's take a second. In.
Jelly.
Out.
Jelly.
What's
Rose.
happened?
Hi.
Dude,
What?
Hi.
Wait, are you okay?
Angel tried to kidnap me and Lid.
What?
I don't know if Lid is okay. I don't know what's going on, and we need to help.
Okay, that's a lot. I was just coming around to gather everybody because we are currently having a situation.
Oh.
A situation?
What situation?
A Warren situation.
Oh no.
What's going on with Warren?
So, he is coming to kill us, but we know we can beat him because, it's very difficult to explain quickly. I was just gathering everybody to explain to them everything in my office, but you said Angel's kidnapped Lid.
Yeah, we need to go help her.
I definitely agree with that.
I know they've been acting strange for a while. You don't think that's connected at all?
God, it's connected. It's absolutely connected.
Okay.
I think Warren has some type of control over them, and I don't.
What?
I mean, that would check out with why they didn't want
it would
to
completely
replace
check
their
out.
heart. Their heart is made of Mythrill, and they wouldn't take the replacement. It was literally all they wanted before. So maybe it's something through that. I'm gathering everybody right now to put on a basically full frontal assault against Warren to help Karma, who's holding him off right now. But we don't have a lot of time. If Honey is involved in this in some way, I think it's a top priority. I don't know why she was after you. I don't know why they might have taken Lid, but if you know where they are and you think you could handle this yourself,
Mhm.
I think
I
we can do it.
I hate to
Yeah,
send you
I
guys
want
off
to.
like this, but we are spread thin as it is. If you guys can try and, I don't know, find Lid, help
Yeah.
Angel, whatever you think you can do. I know Karma's been trusting you a lot, Jelly, and I believe you can do this, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
We've got
And
it.
you will be okay, all right? If anything goes wrong, Mars is in the infirmary with a couple of people right now, explaining the situation to them. They're basically the final defense here. So if
Oh,
anything goes
okay.
wrong, just come back to the sanctuary and meet everyone there.
Okay.
That's where they'll all be. The rest of us will be in the harbor. But yeah, gather what you need and head off. I'm gonna see if you haven't seen anyone else around, have you?
No, you two are the first people I've seen all day.
Okay. I just found Katie and Chills is already gone. I'll sort out. You guys get going.
Yeah, we
Okay.
should get
Be
going.
safe. Be careful.
We will, you too. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
That's okay.
No one's gonna be up there. This place has been abandoned for ages. Already got Katie. I checked Lizzie's when I was talking to Chilzo, so I know that at their house it's just Lizzie and Jam. Hoshi should have gotten Arthea and been Biba. Should be with Chilzo by now, and Lilith should be in the infirmary with Mars. No idea where Charlie is, but after our last conversation, they probably wouldn't be willing to help anyway. Okay, this is fine. Let's just get to the office. I'm sure Katie is worried, and hopefully Artemis will be here any moment. That's all I can really hope right now, is that they get here in a reasonable amount of time. I need to breathe. Karma is literally the second best thing to a god. If anyone can hold Warren off, it'll be them. They're already missing some of their power, so it should be fine. And I am about to lead my friends into a battle that could get them all killed. What else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do in this situation? It's either stay here and cry, or take who's ever willing, and maybe die. But I protect them. It won't be like Artemis again. It won't be like Artemis again. We have the upper hand here. I just need to breathe. Don't freak anyone out. More than they already are. Just breathe. Katie?
Yeah?
Oh, it scared me.
Sorry, I've gone upstairs. I'm in.
Oh no, you're good. We have the big table for everyone downstairs.
Oh,
but
sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine. I mean, my office is definitely the more decorated place. Feel free to take a seat while we wait for the others.
Okay.
Might be a moment.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are in the infirmary, but
In the infirmary?
yeah.
Are people okay? What's happened?
Sky is unconscious.
What?
Mars is taking care of her.
So that's why Mars. Okay.
I'll explain it in a bit.
Okay.
Arthea's gone over there to help him. I think Bean should also be making their way over. They live so far away though, so I'm not sure if they've arrived yet.
What about
Shiba.
Chilzo? Is Chilzo okay?
I saw Chilzo before I went to talk to Artemis. Do you know about that, by the way?
So, Was Mars telling the truth? I don't. There was a lot going on in that conversation, and then Mars dumped on me that Artemis was alive, and I don't think I fully processed that.
I am so sorry for today then. Artemis is on their way back with some people.
Oh,
They look very different. Their skin is bright purple.
oh,
I'm sure this isn't going to be a great place to take that all in with everything
okay.
else.
Yeah,
But
sorry, everything's a lot.
no,
I
you're good.
haven't-
This is overwhelming for everybody. You
I haven't
feel
peopled
however
in a
you need
while.
to feel. It's okay. If you need to take a break upstairs for a bit, you're more than free to.
Okay.
It's just,
Thank you.
yeah. I talked to Chilso before I sent Artemis
Yeah.
off to gather everybody else.
Have you told him I'm okay?
Yes, I mentioned you were
Okay.
here.
Okay, okay.
He was really worried about you, so you should find some time to talk to
I
him
know,
at some
I
point.
feel
But
awful.
he's gone on ahead to watch Karma's back. Basically, I think Sheba went to join him
So what's
after
happened with
dropping Lilith
Karma, and
off.
why is Sky unconscious?
Easy explanation right now is Warren.
God.
The only reason I'm not explaining everything right now is because I would
Yeah.
rather save this precious time that we have by explaining it
Yeah,
once
yeah.
to everybody, and then we can decide what we're going to do. But
Okay. Yeah.
I did bump into Rose on my way here.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They have their own situation that they have gone to sort out with
he's
Jelly.
okay though, right?
They're okay. They're all right. Honey might have
Okay.
kidnapped Lid though.
Honey, I haven't heard Honey's name in ages. What's...
Yeah, I don't know the full scale of what is happening. We think
Okay.
Honey might have something to do with Warren though, or
To
might
do
be.
with Warren. Why is... Oh my gosh, okay.
I don't think it would. Well, Honey is an angel. Angels and gods are kind of a thing. So we don't know the full extent, but Honey's heart is made of Mythrill. So my best guess is that Warren might be controlling her through that. And
Yeah.
for some reason started targeting Rose. But Jelly has gone to try and help save Lid with Rose, and like.
Oh my gosh.
Just
Whoa.
if you see if Honey shows up, just be careful, I guess. I don't think they.
Okay.
Well, if they do, all of us are around. It should be fine. But
Yeah.
I don't know the full extent of that situation. It just
Mm.
very bad timing for multiple dire things to be happening at once.
Yeah, that's very sudden and a lot of things. Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't think I have any tea around, or I'd offer you some.
No, it's okay. I don't feel like drinking anything anyway.
That's very fair.
I'm sorry, I haven't been around a lot. I didn't realize this much was happening, and I was wrapped up in other stuff.
It's truthfully, it's all been rather sudden since Sky returned. But thank you again for bringing them back, finding them. Oh, thank God you're all here.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi.
this-
Hi.
Kitty,
Hi.
I haven't seen you in a while. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah. We
doing?
have
Fine.
kind of a situation
Business.
going on. So if
A little bit.
anyone wants to take a seat, I will get on with the explanation, or just you can stand if you want. It's up to you.
I'll stand.
So few more situations have cropped up since I sent Artemis to collect you all. So
Oh.
I will lay things out as simply as I can. Long story short, well, okay, not long story short, but Mars had heard rumor of a godly archive that was said to hold a lot of information that I had hoped might point us in a direction of being able to break the barrier or stop Warren or this, that, or the other. He was told that the archive had been destroyed. However, Sky actually ended up knowing where it was. So she brought me and Mars there. We found a couple books, each of them talking about basically ways to kill gods. The first one was about how gods can willingly become mortal, which is what Warren's predecessor did, and how he became the second incarnation of the god of creation. The other was overusing their power, which would burn them up and then force a new god to replace them. And then the final way was for them to be replaced, i.e., they were deemed unfit for their role, and the universe itself, fate or whatever you want to call it, makes a new god, and the powers are slowly transferred between the two of them. What we learned on that trip was that Warren has a replacement and has been doing everything that he can to stop that power transfer. But we don't believe it's been successful. That replacement is Sky, who Warren struck down while we were in the archive, and she is now unconscious.
Your wife?
Yeah, it was quite a surprise to me too, but in hindsight, it makes a lot of sense of why he kidnapped her.
So then
And
you're
why
just married to
she's
a
still
god.
alive. Yeah.
Technically, she's
It
not a
makes
god
sense.
yet,
But will be.
but will be, but she is in a coma. Mars is taking care of her in the infirmary right now. There's a lot of people who are over there right now or are heading there, because they have quite long treks to make. As soon as me and Mars got back here, I sent Karma to hold Warren off in the harbor. She is currently keeping him at bay while I am talking to you all. I have also sent Chilzo and Sheba their way to provide support in case anything bad happens. The basic thing right now is Warren is finally putting his threats into practice and is on his way to destroy the sanctuary. We have also heard, whilst I bumped into Rose and Jelly, that Honey is out of sorts and maybe being controlled.
Right.
We don't really know the full extent of that situation. It could be unrelated. It might be related. But Jelly and Rose are going to figure that out.
Okay.
What we have right now is a chance of, well, our really only options are try to fight Warren or wait around and be killed.
Oh.
So, I am ready to go and fight and do whatever I can to protect you all and to keep everybody safe. Warren he is a god, but he is losing his power every minute. Sky might not be conscious right now, but they're alive. And so long as they're alive, Warren is growing weaker and weaker by the second. What that basically means is the more people we have, the better chance we have at posing a threat to him. So, like I said, Chilzo and Sheba are already on their way to support Karma. If we get there soon enough, we might be able to join her in that fight before anything bad happens or before they get overwhelmed. If you guys are not willing to fight, you do not have to. Like I said, there are plenty of people in the infirmary who are not very well battle practiced or are staying here as a last defense to make sure that if anything happens to us, maybe they can take out whatever's left of Warren after that and keep Sky safe, basically, because at the end of the day, if she wakes up, we have our trump card. Mars is filling everyone in on that right now himself, who is with everyone who is down there, but if any of you feel up to it and are willing to come fight a god with me, I know it's a lot to ask, and I really wish I didn't have to ask, but...
Well, I always stand with you.
Thank you.
I think it's a
Artemis.
given at this point.
Yeah. Are
I'm
you
all
okay?
in.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. It's what she would have wanted. I'm all in.
Okay. Are you okay, Katie?
Yeah. Just put me wherever. I'll help.
I don't know how much more practice you've gotten with your staff, but
Hmm.
I'm sure Chilzo would appreciate having you nearby.
Yeah.
If
I
you
can
just
do
want to
that.
stick with him, you stick by him and just support any way you can.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do, Lizzie. It's completely up to you.
Well, I can't necessarily fight, but I can definitely support with potions and stuff. I can do my best at healing.
With Mars staying at the infirmary, we could definitely use someone to help on the field, so just do your best to stay out of sight. If you have a weapon to bring to defend yourself just in case, keep it close.
I got my big sword.
Whoa.
Yep, I forgot about that one. Okay, be careful with that. That should be good. Yeah, I think that's good. Just everyone make sure you have your weapons, any potions, anything you can think to grab. We don't really have much place to go other than the sanctuary right now, but if you're all set, we can make our way down in a moment.
Okay.
I can answer any
If
more
anybody
questions.
needs any, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
If anybody needs any extra potions, go for it. My shop's free stock.
Oh, okay.
Take it all for free.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
We can run down. People can run down and get those if you want right now. If
Hmm.
you have any more questions, I can explain quickly. I know this is all very sudden. Trust me, I did not expect this to happen when a couple of hours ago I was just walking around a library, but I suppose we have to run out of time at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go grab those potions and then we'll head off. After you guys.
This is gonna be weird for me.
Definitely will be. The harbour is quite destroyed. I'm not sure how far into it he would have got before Karma stopped him, but we'll just have to see.
I've got plenty of healing, invis, regen, and
Jay?
strength on me, but
Yeah,
go ahead.
Is that Artemis?
it is. Do you want a moment?
Yeah, I think I'd like to talk to them.
Of course, of course. We have time. Artemis,
Okay.
can you come here for a moment? Katie hasn't seen you since you came back. Just in case anything happens, maybe you guys should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
you
got
have a
this.
chat. We have a few minutes, so take your time.
I
Yeah.
don't really know what to say.
We can head
I
over
get
here
that.
if you guys have stuff. Actually, I need to grab.
Yeah, take anything you need.
I'm trying to think what would be.
Instant health behind you.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Trying to think. I've not encountered him. I've
I've
encountered
got
him once
invis
before.
in case of an emergency.
That is
In case we need to
definitely
run away.
that's definitely useful. I do believe
There's
he
more
has
down here
ways.
if you need.
Yeah, from my last encounter, I do believe he has ways of seeing through it, but we can always try. He is getting weaker. A lot of his attacks are lightning based, so
Right.
keep both feet on the ground. Try to avoid anything you can. He also has his crystals. It's nothing to scoff at. If you've been anywhere near the harbor, you can probably feel the energy in the air, but
Yeah.
Electrifying.
exactly.
Sorry.
No, you're incredibly correct. Yeah. The best way that we're going to be able to handle this is to just avoid as many attacks as we can, get as many off on our own. We've got some very good range capability. He does float around and fly, so spells, archery, those are what are going to do us the most favors.
Yeah.
Puts Chilzo at a bit of a disadvantage, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Just, you know what you're doing with your spells, Jamie.
I hope. I've been practicing.
I believe in you. You are a great witch.
Mhm.
Remember that.
You are Jamie the Great, after all.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Where did those two
You
run
are.
off
I told you,
to?
don't doubt yourself. I told you not to doubt yourself.
Yeah. And you, Lizzie, be careful with that sword.
Oh well.
It might provoke him, so unless you need
Okay,
it to
I'll hide
defend
it.
yourself. No, yeah. It's great. You need something to defend yourself. We just don't, like, you just stay in the back, and if you see anyone get hurt, go help them. That's all I need you to do. You just keep yourself safe, okay?
I'll try.
I don't want you to lose any of your fur.
Who knows? I might get shaven eventually. Bound to happen.
That would be an
Don't shave
unfortunate
him.
fate. That would be an
He'd look like a
unfortunate
bald
fate.
rat.
Oh, that's
Don't call Lizzie a bald
I
rat.
don't want to be
This
a
is
bald
this is
rat.
no time for hysterics. Okay, you two,
Your fur is what makes you.
head up to the portal. I'll meet you in a second. I'll go
Yeah.
find Artemis and Katie. I'll be right with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with Karma. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll have to hope. I don't want to interrupt, but
I'll do the best I can for every one of us.
I mean, hey, you look really good.
take a moment and we'll head up. Take a moment. Lilith will wake up soon in the infirmary and be given the rundown. I know they know how to defend themselves. Bean has their crossbow just in case. Rose and Jelly will head back here as soon as they find Lid and figure out what's going on with Honey. Mars also knows how to defend himself. I taught him how to defend himself. He can't die. He can't die. He'll be fine. And Charlie is probably at the museum ignoring Toshi's letter. But maybe they'll come back here and help everyone else. They were the protector after all.
Do you want it back? I mean, you're
No,
you're alive, so if you want it, you can.
Katie, it's not mine anymore. I want you to keep it. Because
Take good
even
care
if
of it.
even if something does happen, which
No.
might not, I'm not saying it will. I'm always with you, no matter what. And even if you go, say the barrier goes down and you leave, you travel the vast world, I'll be traveling with you. You'll have a companion at least, kind of.
Yeah.
And if we do get out of this, when we get out of this,
When?
no matter where I am, you'll always find me. I'll always be there for you. You're a very strong and brave soul, Katie.
She's right, you know. Not to interrupt the moment, but we do need to go.
Need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
Come on. You're going to do great. Just stay by Chilzo and everything will be fine. Okay?
He's lucky to have you protecting him.
He's
I
not
don't know
protecting me.
No, trust me.
I mean, this is the same demon who couldn't handle poison ivy, I hear. So...
Oh, that's true. Actually,
Poison
I think it's
ivy?
me protecting. I know it's embarrassing.
Wait,
One day I'll understand why.
see, is he the one who? Oh
All right.
my goodness.
Are you both ready?
I said one day I'll understand it.
Are you both ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. Let's go.
Karma. I have to say, I expected you sooner.
Seems you haven't forgotten my purpose. You know I can't allow you to continue like this, Warren.
You couldn't stop me before. What makes this any different?
I know better. I know you don't care for anything or anyone but yourself and your ambition. And I know talking won't stop you. So let's just cut to the chase, shall we? Too slow.
Karma!
Eager to reach your end, I see. Or perhaps this is an attempt at playing the hero. How pitiful.
Get her back to the sanctuary. Keep her safe.
Your sanctuary isn't quite as safe as you'd like to believe.
Where did she go?
She must be heading to the sanctuary.
We have to go after her. We need to help.
Help her? She tried to kill you, Rose. She kidnapped me, and you want to help her?
Honey needs our help. She's obviously not herself. She'd never do that if she had a choice.
Well, they obviously don't have a choice right now. So what are we supposed to do?
I don't know, but we can't just stay here. We need to go back. If not for Honey, then everyone else. Jelly said Warren's coming and they're—
I have an idea.
Let's hope this stuff actually works. For all our sakes.
Do you guys really believe all this? Her? A god?
Oh shit. What happened?
Warren struck her down. She needs help now.
Mars? Karma's back and she's hurt. Badly.
Shit. Okay. I can fix this. You'll be fine.
I will be, but they won't, Mars. They need you.
Athia, clean her wound and patch it up. I have to go.
I hope everyone's okay.
There's no such thing as okay when it comes to war, Katie. Not everyone's gonna come out unscathed.
Ah!
Ah!
Chilzo!
What a shame my replica couldn't join us.
You do not get to speak of her after what you did. After what you've been doing. Keeping her prisoner all this time.
After everything you've done, you can't expect us just let you get away with it all.
You should have stayed dead whilst you had the chance.
And you shouldn't underestimate us.
It seems you need to learn your place below your god.
It's Warren. He's controlling her.
You catch on quick. But I suppose you would know, wouldn't you, Lilith?
Shit!
It's the perfect name for my new best friend.
Katie. Katie!
Honey!
You again? I should have made her kill you.
Here, let me help.
Artemis? Are you okay?
I'll be fine. Go help Sheba.
You seem pretty shaken for a god, but I suppose you're not one, are you?
How bold to bring this before me. How much trouble such a simple blade can cause. But I suppose I can make use of this.
If at least I saved someone this time.
Jan? Wake up.
I got you, Jupiter. I got you.
You're needed now. It's time to get up.
Honey, please! You need to stop! We can fix this! Just please listen!
Jelly! Maybe focus less on talking and more on helping!
You remember what I told you. Today is the day you fall. All of you.
Stop! No! Not again!
Lid! Rose!
Please.
The little dove can't hear you, demon. She's gone.
You're lying. I know you're in there, honey. Please. You're stronger than this. I'm sorry I didn't help before. I'm sorry, honey, but I promise I won't leave you. I won't stop until you come back to me. Please, Angel.
Jelly. Stop, please, don't hurt them. Do not disobey me, dove.
Stay in your cage and fulfill your purpose.
And let you hurt my friends? Let you hurt Jelly? I can't. I won't let you control me anymore.
Leave me alone! Get out of my head!
Jamie?
I'm sorry, Lizzie. There's nothing to be done.
No, that can't be. That can't be. Jamie, you can't.
Now what?
We keep fighting.
That's it? That's the plan?
What else can we do? Give up and die?
We need a miracle to win at this point.
So long as we're still standing, we need to try. We have to.
You pathetic, insignificant pests! You thought you could stand against me? I am your god! I will cleanse this world, starting with you!
The only thing that needs to be cleansed is you, Warren. You believe you can defy the will of this world, that you are above it all. It's time you learn what it truly means to be a god.
You cannot replace me! I am the god of creation! You will never be me.
Good. I wouldn't want to be.
How was that, chat? How was that, chat?
Nothing happened. No
How-
bad things happened.
How was that,
Yeah.
chat?
Oh
No
my
bad
God.
things happened on the
Do you know what?
Mythrill
Do you know what my
SMP.
chat said? Do you know what my chat says?
What?
Absolute cinema.
Yes. I hope you all
Yeah.
enjoyed. Oh. Jelly and
Actually, I
Rose
don't
are
think I
still
had
in
the
their
bloody skin.
location, and I think Katie
You
and
should.
Jam are Katie and Jam have some extra stuff happening on their perspectives. So if you guys are interested in those stuff, everyone should go and check them out later. But I hope you enjoyed the video. So much work went into it. That's like
It was a lot. And
it was a
everyone should
lot.
be proud of themselves.
It was a lot. Also, I lost an eye.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my God, you like me for real now.
But yeah, no, I don't have the bloody skin because it was in the finale thing and I can't find it.
Oh
no. I have it.
It's
I
in the
might have.
Can you send me
Discord
it then?
still. Yeah.
I must say I should have it.
Thanks.
It's in the Discord still. I organized all of my skins the other day, so I think I only have it in like a zip file right now, but we can all be all bloody and battle with little
We can all be bloody and cute and bloody.
Yeah. You can be covered in Jam's blood.
It's so great. I love being covered in jelly.
Yeah, covered in jelly.
It's strawberry jelly, right?
How did you enjoy that,
Yeah.
chat? I hope you all will like the finale. Was it everything you dreamed it would be? I told you guys, nothing bad ever happens on the Mythrill SMP.
I think, bro, me and Kate right before it, I made the chat doubt that some, because I was like, no matter what, I'll be there, Katie. I was like, I'm no, and Kate's like, please don't leave. I'm like, Kate, I'll never leave you again. And they're like, please don't tell me one of you are dying because I've said that.
When I had a moment by myself, I was like, we're not gonna let what happened to Artemis happen again. And you know what happened?
It happened again, guys.
It happened again.
Look, guys, it's very
God damn it.
subtle, but that's not Lizzie's blood. That's not Lizzie's blood.
Mine is. This is my blood.
Oh,
This is
Virgo's
someone
saying
else's
I'm
blood.
finally free from Mithril. You're not right. You're
No, you're
incorrect.
not.
You're
No.
incorrect.
You're so
I'm
wrong.
I'm never gonna be free.
No, there's still more.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
still
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
There'll be an announcement. Yeah, this sword. Oh, this sword. There'll be an announcement going out probably after I do stream in the public about what the plans are for the server, but the basic gist is that the SMP is going to keep running until the end of January, just to give everybody time to finish off their perspectives if they aren't content with this finale. I think Katie is putting their final thing into their finale today, so all of their perspective is here now. Same with Jam. I'm going to be doing my own epilogue stream. I think you guys have your own epilogue stream. Rose has their own epilogue stream.
Ours is together. Yeah.
Yeah, yours is together.
Yeah. So much to do.
I know. We'll get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't
For
worry.
season 4. No. We have
But wait, I need to stare them down. You really think we're gonna do more after this? You really thought?
You really thought? You really think that? You really think my mental state can handle that? No, so we had Mythrill Arc 0, which was anything relevant from before the server became a lore SMP that I thought should be like remembered and included. Think of the epilogues as Mythrill 3.5. There's probably not going to be a lot of them. I think right now I only know of like 4 that are happening.
Do you know what my favourite thing is? Do you want to know what I had in my inventory the whole time as well?
What? Oh, you cutie.
I know who does it symbol. I wonder who it symbolizes.
Oh, I wonder who it symbolizes.
I also had the Eldritch stuff as well. I had it all on
God,
there.
what? Who dropped
That was me.
Oh.
Katie gave me a torch. Someone gave me a torch earlier. I threw it on the. Goodbye.
You're littering. I can't believe you litter. Someone cancel that on
They
Twitter.
they thought Sky was gonna die.
Oh really? No. Can't have that. So the cinematic and like everything was edited together by like me and Mars. Mars found like 3 of the music tracks, and I put in the rest of them. Or like free copyright free music stuff. And when we post this on YouTube, which I want to mention in a bit, all of the tracks that we use will be in the description, like linked. Well, not linked, but they have their like artist and the name of them.
The
one
credits
for when,
will be,
yeah, in the credits, yeah. Because I just was too lazy to put the music credits in the actual credits, because a lot of it is Universal Music or like
I
free
get that.
or like.
Universal Studios.
I think my favorite track was the one for when Sky and Warren fight, because it is the exact perfect length for that fight scene.
It's damn.
It is also, let me actually pull up the track, because the name is also perfect, and I want to make sure that I get it right, though it's also a little silly. It's called From the Sky Cinematic Action Loop.
I love that.
But
it's
From
so
the
weird.
Sky?
Yeah,
From the
I
sky,
like
you
that.
say?
It's poetic. It's very poetic.
You're surprised
But
only one person died? That's fair.
No one wanted to die. That's the
Yeah.
big. I'll be real. Like it was. Like
Technically,
Ricky says,
two
it was.
people
It
died because Warren is
yeah.
dead. But
yeah, it was a choice to the members if they wanted to kill their character or
Mhm,
not,
mhm.
and only Jam wanted it, and that's completely fine.
Yeah,
A lot of
it was
injuries though.
made symbolic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those
I think it
things
was
of
poetic.
we want everyone to be able to finish their characters how they want to finish their characters, and if that means keeping them alive, then that means keeping them alive. So I'm sure if you hadn't already died twice, you probably would have said yes, L, but
No. From
really?
the beginning, I've said this to chat so many times. From the beginning, from the start, Artemis's story was always meant to have a happy ending.
Yeah.
And it does.
And it does.
Y'all don't
and
know
it
what.
will.
Y'all don't know this properly.
I know it.
But you people know it. You'll see, and you'll be regretting saying that I do not believe you that you're gonna put a happy ending. She gets the happy ending, guys.
There's a universe where character J dies. I think the main reason I didn't go with it is because I don't know, I've been with the server for so long, so ending it by killing myself seems a bit much.
I think
There's a universe where you lose both your eyes.
Oh my god. I think it's one of those of it's the way I phrase it's like Jay is such a tether of like to everyone to an extent as well.
My character has
is
been here
that-
from the beginning. I'm the longest remaining member
That's the
other
thing.
than Sky, but Sky counts in spirit because they're not here very often. They've quit streaming. So it just didn't feel right to kill off my character. It wouldn't make sense to kill off Karma. But Mars was a little bit adamant that we needed to have something more than some scrapes and bruises. So I was like, you know what? I'll lose an eye.
See, I would, but then the heterochromia just doesn't.
Yeah.
I like
the alternate
Artemis's eyes have like story, so like
yeah. We had 2 options. It was either Karma loses an arm or I lose an eye, and we went with I lose an eye because I thought it was more interesting.
I think it's also with the arm showing that like
In
they
Minecraft,
could've been
you
different-
can't really do
yeah,
that. Like, that's
without
why Mars
having,
has a
like, another
skeleton
mod.
arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really work in the server that we have, which is, again, where we went with the
Yeah.
eye, because it's easier to show on the skin, I also, for anyone in chat, I updated my Discord PFP once I lost the eye in the cinematic.
I love it. It made me laugh. I cackle.
Wait, I didn't even. Let me look at it.
It's so funny.
What's
so...
extra funny about this is there's a character in Lego Monkey Kid who has the same cross aesthetic because he lost an eye, and that was not planned at all because me and Mars wrote this before we found Lego Monkey Kid, but I now am I am now a macaque reference, and I am so
it's like it's
happy.
the same thing that happened when Artemis, I was writing the Artemis stuff and like her design. I had not seen the Dragon Prince, but I did it. I wrote it all, and then I watched the Dragon Prince, and then Mars was like, "They're so this and this." I'm like, "Wait, you're so right." There's so many things I want to talk about Mythrill, but I can't yet because it's not. It's stuff that's not been said yet still because it's stuff
we still have some
like,
stuff. I want to see if everyone else wants to get in a crowd. Also, thank you, Jam, for the raid. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I forgot to mute. Jam's here now, guys. Say hi to Jam. Yeah. Hi, and dipping. Bam around. That's so fair. Let's go down to the portal.
okay.
Welcome, chat. I hope you enjoyed the Mythrill finale, and I hope you all enjoyed Jam's perspective, and I hope
I
need to go back and watch Jam's cinematic.
I hope you cried and everything.
I hope there were
Hello?
tears. There better be tears.
Hi.
Jam! How does it feel to be deceased?
Oh my god, thanks for
How does
saving
it
me.
feel to be dead? Look,
Thanks for
Lizzie's still covered in your blood.
Thanks for saving me.
Well, funny enough, I'm covered in my own blood.
I know.
Oh, El Bozo, get good.
We all
I'm covered in my own
just
tears
started
as
putting on
well.
our dead. We were all sat in a tiny little circle in front of the portal, and then I put on my dead skin, and well, not my dead, my missing eye skin, and we all just followed suit.
Well.
How does it feel, Jam, to be the
I
only
gurned.
non-survivor?
I gurned. I actually gurned at the end of that stream. I'm not even being funny.
No. Aww.
I'm done.
You will.
I'm gonna run away and never talk to you motherfuckers ever again.
No, the funniest thing that we were joking about this before stream.
Yeah, we were joking about this when you weren't even in the VC. We were like, Mythrill beat ends. We'll go, oh, we hate those guys, and we block each other.
We all block each other.
We all just block each other. Like, oh, that's finally over. I never have to speak to you ever again.
Anyways,
I'm so happy.
I would love to stay around and talk, but I have
No, you go
family
chill
around
with
at the
your
moment, and
fam.
I'm
Thank
being,
you. Thank you for
I'm
showing
being
up.
forced
That's
to
okay.
go.
No, you're good. You're good. Thank you for showing up
Yeah.
at all. I know you had to rush here from work, but you were dead on time. And
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so thankful.
You did
amazing. You did so wonderfully.
We should all VC later. We should all VC later so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I might be busy later, but yeah, the spirit's
Yeah.
Oh, you bitch having motherfucker.
I thought you were just gonna end that at you, bitch, but that's.
Yeah, I really thought that as well. You
Okay,
bitch
love
having
you,
motherfucker. Wow, there's some news I gotta tell stream later as well then.
Oh, did Jam just out you on stream?
Yeah, I don't mind. My friends
That's
know.
funny though. That's funny
I thought
though.
you already outed it.
Not on stream, no. To the friends. To the
Yeah,
whole.
well, there's Katie.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's funny.
Katie's
on stream
video.
before.
Should we?
It's
should we
almost
go,
finishing.
Should we go to Jelly?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
well,
We're gonna TP them to me.
Oh, I'm over here now, I
You're
guess.
here now. We're gonna go find Rose and Jelly.
I was already teleported over there.
Oh, I didn't realize. My bad. My bad.
Question how I just didn't have blood on me. I actually
Jay
stepped in the
teleported
blood
me.
puddle.
What
I actually
happened?
stepped in the
Wait,
blood
what?
puddle over
What?
here like 5 times. Hello! Oh my god, Ace of stabbed.
Ace of stabbed.
Ace of stabbed.
Ace of
Your
stabbed.
eye, girly pop. It's gone.
My eye's gone. I'm lost an
My
eye.
Do you see? Wait, hold up. You really do have my vision now.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat
Oh
you.
my
I'm gonna beat
God.
you.
What is
I don't want to
happening?
get involved in this.
I don't want to get involved in this either.
Be careful. There's blood.
Wait,
that
we're
we're
destroying
all
the place.
stepping in.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
blood.
It's on peaceful. Neither of us are gonna die.
Dude,
No,
I was cracking. I was like trying not to crack up
Aw.
on stream because freaking
Whoa.
I kept accidentally
Yeah,
stepping
you kept
in the blood,
stepping in it. Ew.
and then I kept being like, oh,
Gross.
Yeah. You guys want to hear something neat?
Oh!
Oh, it's time to do it all over again, guys.
Whoa.
Well,
Play the
well,
play the cinematic
go
again,
one time.
guys. One more time. The fact I actually pressed my button to put the cinematic
I did.
back on.
I also did.
Oh, dude, my mic. It muted my mic. I have a stream deck button for this. So I have a stream deck button to take me to my lore scene and to go over to whatever. But I forgot it would transfer my VTuber over because I was showing chat. They got ads during when Warren was getting freaking stabbed, and I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it, I can't
Well-
pause it.
Aww.
Elle, you have Katie's stream up, right? Let me know when they're finished.
Oh, they're finished. They've just
Oh, they're
finished.
finished?
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
I'm so sad. I hate
Dude,
Dude, over.
Yeah.
Me and
I'm
Kay.
Don't go in a hole.
No.
No.
Just don't destroy the set. What about the world file?
Oh, hey, cutie. Oh, shoot, you're right.
I'm with you now.
They're
Again,
snooping
again,
down there.
again.
Hey.
Hey there.
Mythrill SMP? No,
Hey.
gay Thrill SMP.
Hey.
We're all
No,
gay.
gay frill SMP. We love
I
the
love being
gays.
gay.
Not me, guys. Stay safe.
What?
Well, we'll talk about that
We
later.
got a straight person! Alert!
We're
Alert!
literally no. Actually, we're so good at because we're like grandpas because both of us have horrible memory.
Gay
Grandpa
frill
core.
SMP.
There you go. There's some stairs for you guys. For you, that was for the elderly guys.
Yeah.
They had to had a
Oh,
staircase
no.
made.
Okay.
You what?
The
You
elderly
started.
duo.
You
Wait,
did that.
wait.
You
Yeah.
literally.
Wait, we're both old though. I fear.
God.
I am actually Rose is technically older than me.
Oh frick! Guys, send me to the retirement home.
You should be in the grave, buddy.
No, get that person
You're-
out of my
you're
chat! They did not just say old person Yowie!
No! Damn. My God.
No!
Bro,
I don't want to be part of the old man yet.
There. It's
Hey,
okay.
with
You
that,
did this to yourself.
I'm
I will
actually
say.
quitting
I did
streaming.
do this to myself.
No.
I love
actually-
old man. Yeah.
I'm leaving everything. I can't be associated with this shit.
I was gonna say a little behind the scenes thing because Lid couldn't be here today. I had my other account just sat in this cell ready to press the button. Everybody get ready to play your cinematics again.
It's okay, guys. I know how to get away from it.
I can still see you.
Nuts.
What the heck?
It's because of the team. It's the
Hold on,
team
now you-
thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
No,
the
'cause
team.
we're all-
No, it's okay. I'm
We're all-
joking.
we're on
I'm
the
joking,
same
Ben
team.
Benrose. I'm
My
joking.
flowers.
Jam is back.
You can see my flowers.
Hold on.
God.
My flowers.
Now you're invisible.
My flowers.
Oh, guess they're all dead.
I don't know if I should teleport Katie over.
I can press it.
I want to know every time that button is pressed, I put on the cinematic for like a second.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jam escaped their family. Oh god, not again. Now Jam is back. Okay. I want to teleport Katie over. I want to teleport.
Oh my
Katie.
god,
Oh,
Jamie!
Katie left.
Jamie is dead. It's not
Jamie.
Jamie
It's not
can't
Jamie
fly
can
'cause
fly.
they're dead.
Jamie can't
No,
fly.
Jamie can
No,
fly because
Jamie
they're
can
an
fl-
angel.
Jamie flew.
They're
You're right.
dead.
I love it with the same brain.
Same
I love how
brain.
me and Jamie got the same brain of it.
Ow!
My chat just goes,
Oh.
Warren is fine though,
Imagine
especially in these
dying.
cinematics.
Oh my-
Imagine dying. I know.
Imagine
SMH.
dying. I just want to also point out, right?
Telepathy.
Everyone in my part of this cinematic was like, Jelly, you can't just use the power of friendship. And I'm like, anyways, power of friendship.
Like, anyways.
Anyways. Bro watched too much
Anyways,
anime and for some reason it actually worked.
Since we have a good amount of people here, I wanted to say some stuff.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna do an announcement in the public in a bit. The SMP, like the story is officially finished. Some people who haven't closed out their perspectives today, like Jam did, are gonna be doing their own little epilogue streams whenever they see fit. It's gonna be running till the end of January, so people have enough time to do that. So that's a thing. If people like, I know I already mentioned that like Elle and Lizzie are doing something. I think you have something planned, Rose. I have something planned down the line. There's going to be one more Mythrill monthly. That is going to go up to the finale stream, so it's going to recap everything from the last one till this stream, and then anything that happens after is just going to be like a free for all. You guys want it recounted, you recount it yourself, or just post a link in the channel. Katie Gabba is back! Just as I'm explaining!
Oh, I
Keep
forgot to
hearing
turn
them.
off my chat. I was like, what?
Katie Gabba!
Katie! Get over here, Katie.
Katie might still be logging in.
Katie.
I can't wait to watch everyone's ending part. I'm so
I-
excited.
Me too.
I need to go back and watch everybody's streams reactions. Just
Yeah,
so I can
it's
get
so
the
fun.
You guys'
quality.
perspective,
But-
because
Oh
genuinely,
wait, my
I know
game's
what
not captured.
happened,
Hello.
but I also
Hello!
just like
Hello.
Katie, I was just
Hello.
explaining some housekeeping stuff that I was gonna put in an announcement after, but you know, just servers running till the end of January, so people can finish off their stuff. I think you already put your end thing in your perspective already, so that's fine. But the fun thing is starting Monday to Christmas on the Mythrill SMP YouTube account. Some cinematics are going to be put up for people to watch. So the first one on Monday, these are all going to be posted at 8 p.m. GMT, but on Monday we have the Heaven Wings cinematic, which is Rose, Jelly, Kay and Lid's little thing of what happened here with the cage and how Lid got put in it. That's coming out Monday. On Tuesday is the Archive cinematic with me, Mars, and Sky. Wednesday is the Prelude cinematic, which I played today at the start of my stream to explain where a couple people who couldn't make it today were. And then on Christmas Day, the finale is going to be posted with all of the extra stuff in the comments. And yeah, you guys get the finale as a Christmas present.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas, you get depression.
I think the musical and the Mythrill SMP cinematic.
Yeah, double
hell yeah.
Jamie.
Dude,
hell yeah.
Double depression.
Double depression. Somebody make me an edit of clips from the Mythrill finale to a song from the Ithaca Saga, please. I request that now.
Yes.
I don't know what song is gonna work, but find it.
Do it.
It needs to happen day of, by the way.
I already have an idea for
You already have an
edit I
idea.
want to do.
Oh my god, please.
Guys, I've been brain rotting over 28 years later.
Go
so
to my
I
DMs.
edited the trailer.
I have a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling.
Jelly asked,
Jelly
Jelly sent me a question in DMs of, did Warren die? Would you like the explanation for that?
I would absolutely love it.
Yeah. Yes. The answer is yes. Actually, do you guys want to see his corpse? Let's go see his corpse.
Yes, of course it's hell. Why would you think Warren would be in heaven?
Why are you in hell?
Oh.
Why are you down
Oh,
there?
my teleport's been disabled.
Too many people. I don't know.
Wait, what?
I go wherever Pookie wants me to go.
You head over. You know where it is, kind of.
Yeah.
One
Guys, I
second.
got you.
Ooh, I'm gonna.
Oh, it's cause I know why. Hold up.
Why?
You can't just
It's because it's how far we are out. 1 minute.
Wait, there's so many places.
Oh wait, I got this. Just teleports myself to the archive. Oh wait, I'm not in. Let me go to creative. Whee! Okay, we're gonna go to Warren's corpse, guys. We're gonna go to Warren's corpse. What? Hello? Hello? Am I alive? Yes. Okay. This way. Wait. I've been turned around. This way. We're going to Warren's corpse, guys. And it's right by my house.
Pookie.
So the problem was because of how far we were. So I put a waypoint here and teleport to the waypoint instead. I was like,
you're being stolen.
Guys,
He's
right there. I have some great news.
Pookie! Thanks for teleporting me.
I have great news. The Mythrill bingo card is in the Discord, and I need to go
hell
see
yeah!
this.
Hell yeah! Wait, what did we get? What did we get?
Magic.
Wait. Who won? Who won the Mythrill bingo card?
Oh, April was doing it. Did they get a 5? No, they didn't.
They got a row.
They got bingo.
Okay. God beside Warren's makes an appearance. You can tick that off because Nezrin's voice was featured where Sky woke up at the end of the cinematic where Jam dies. So technically, yes. That was Nezrin.
To an extent,
they're in the credits.
You could class Sky in that moment as well.
Sky also technically counts as another god, yes. So that is a full bingo. That is a full bingo. I don't know if you're. I don't know if April is here.
Bingos. That's crazy.
Someone tell April.
April's knowing.
April, you have another one.
Good.
Because you had, or wait, was that a theory you had beforehand? Because April was saying in my chat they didn't realize until the cinematic that the bird
something happens to Sky. Technically something happened to Sky.
Technically, yeah.
They became a god, so you know.
Someone says something that does not help the mood/situation. Illura mention therapy talk.
I mean, that was technically me.
The mood was like me and
Mythrill Jelly.
A theory gets proven right.
Me and Katie had a whole thing where we were just yapping instead of doing anything. We'll start talking for 5 minutes.
And we found out whose now voices Nesrin. Yeah. I think
it's Fanfanity.
It's Fanfanity. I don't know if you mentioned it before because I know it was recently posted
have
on Elle's
mentioned,
YouTube. Yeah, you posted your cinematic that you did with the new voice actors for Nesrin and there's Lizzie. Because we wanted to establish that before the finale. That actually does bring up something. I have a there is an event that happens directly after the finale, which I didn't see fit to make into a video or a stream, so I wrote a fanfic.
Oh,
what is it?
I know what it is. I know.
You know what it is.
I know
You've
what
read
it
it,
is.
Elle.
I got freaking.
I haven't shown you it yet, but I told you what it's about.
Is it about the Wise reuniting and being gay or something?
No.
It's something like that. So I will share it with you, with Mythrill members. I will put it in our Discord. For everybody else, it will be going up on AO3, on New Year's.
Let's go!
On New Year's Eve. I'm gonna figure. I've never posted on AO3 before. Rose, I was just telling everybody I've written a fanfic for after the finale.
What? Oh my god, I'm gonna explode. I can't
And I'm
take this
gonna.
anymore.
I
It's
mean,
too much.
if you guys wanted, I could read it right now, but
I'm gonna cry. No, I'm gonna.
I don't know how well my reading skills are, so I can just share it with you
I love
guys.
that it's just called Flower. He doesn't even get the respect of it being like Warren Flower. It's just Flower.
I
just
didn't
do-
know it. I'm trying to be with Pookie.
Cry. What a shame.
Cry,
What one?
sob.
Okay, I'm putting.
They do all the time, by the way, for all our chats. There's just
Yeah,
a select few of the Mythrill members who just thirst over Warren.
No,
I'm not one
I
of
let
them.
that man squish me. Oh wait, he did.
He wanted me. Oh.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Actually, I realize I can't share that fic with you guys because it's on my personal email. Anyway.
Oh no.
I'd let that man stab me.
It'll be posted soon. I can.
Do you want to copy? I can copy paste it to the Mythrill email.
No, it's fine. I'll just post it later.
Okay.
I can read it out for people if they want to hear it right now, but otherwise that's a bit.
I'm just exploding.
You guys want a story time? All right, gather around Warren's corpse.
Everybody sit down.
Actually, there's
I'm gonna
everything
sit right beside Pookie and give him kisses
right beside
while we
Pookie.
read.
Somebody asked in a previous stream if all gods become flowers when they die. More or less. Yep.
I think it's cute.
Really?
Poetic.
They become flowers.
It's so.
Damn, you're really just
It's
sitting on Warren.
when a god dies, they. Being a god leaves like stuff behind. It leaves around like a lot of power. So even when they no longer are a god, they still have some remnants. So when they die, that power is left behind as a plant.
Guys,
I love plants. Yeah, Katie's talking.
Yeah, Kate is yapping to chat probably.
Katie's yapping to chat. That's
Professional
fine. Professional yapper. We love Katie Gobert. I'm gonna. Whoop. Hello. Game. There we go. I'm getting myself all
Plants?
set up
I love plants.
for story time. Are you all ready for story time? I'm dyslexic, so please bear with me whilst I read. So this is a fic that I wrote for a scene that happens directly after the last thing you saw in the finale, which was like me walking to the edge of the thing and Sky looking at the flower. It is called If Atlas Fell and I Could Fly. And it is named that after a song called If Atlas Fell by Pei. I'm actually going to just check. That it's by the right person who I'm saying it is, and I'm playing it for my stream now because I want to.
Hold up, I gotta get depressing music back up.
You changed it? I never changed mine.
You never
I
changed
it?
it?
Because my chat...
I always
there
have
was
depressive
at least
music
one
on for
member
chat.
probably who was crying and I didn't want them.
I
Not
can
crying, but you know, dying.
I'll put the song that I named the fic over in the I'll put it in media of the public server so everybody can see it. A Spotify link to the song.
Let's
But,
go.
yeah, if you guys want to listen to that, feel free. But I will read the story for you all, and it will be posted before the end of the year, probably on New Year's on my AO3 account, and I'll share the link then. But Sorry, there was someone upstairs and it scared me. I'm gonna close my door quickly. I'm not stalling, you're stalling. Anyway.
Okay, buddy, whatever you say.
Okay, I'm starting. Dusk spread across the valley in a veil of tranquility, power buzzing in the air and seeping into the earth below. The barrier had been broken. Jay could feel it. She could feel it, like the blood slowly flowing down her face. She could feel it, like she could feel Jam's soul retreat to the ether. The barrier was gone, and so was Warren. The god of creation was dead, fallen to dust, with only a simple, harmless flower left in his place. Sky stood triumphant, far across the water, with destruction's blade still in her grasps, awake and alive and ascended. Jay didn't flinch as the world began to quake. She did not stumble or fall like those around her, sight centered solely on the god in the distance. There was no fear, no hesitation, as she stepped off the edge, fake wings snapping out to catch her just as her toe touched the water. She recognized that magic. There was more than enough blood on the blade, after all. Quick as a dart, Jay flew towards the island, ignoring the calls behind her. She swiftly landed, grace forgotten as she slumped against the dying birch, breathlessly watching as a familiar being manifested before her, the god of destruction, Nezrin. Well done, godling, they spoke, voice soft and welcoming as she emerged from an array of green luminance, golden eyes uncovered and focused upon Sky before turning to Jay. A pleasure to meet you in person, Faye. Truly, Jay answered, pulling herself forwards and with shaking limbs, drawing Sky's notice as the new god rushed to her side, steadying her wife as she stood. With one hand caressing the Faye's cheek, Sky stared into the bloody mess of Jay's right eye. Are you all right? She asked, a redundant question in Jay's mind, but she struggled to fully acknowledge it. Instead, Jay lost herself in Sky's eyes, their once beautiful hazel replaced by a dazzling, sickening blue, softened only by the golden ring around her iris. With a puff of air, Jay nodded, tilting her face away from Sky's hand soon after. She looked to the god of destruction, Sky following her sight as well, watching as Nezrin floated down to stand before them. Steadily, she extended her hand outward, beckoning the blade Sky had sat down towards her. Blood dripped slowly from its edge, sat in the god's hands as she examined the weapon closely, yet no drop stained the elegant white dress she wore. What happens now? Sky questioned, impatient, but who could truly blame her? They had lost years to the madness of the valley, Jay realized. They had lost so much to the will of creation. I'm afraid this is only the beginning for you, godling, Nezrin stated, golden eyes capturing Sky's as she looked up from her blade. As a new god of creation, only you can undo the crimes of your predecessor. The uncertainty in Sky's eyes spoke volumes, so different from her earlier confidence. But he's gone, right? He's gone and I broke the barrier. Her hand found Jay's as she spoke, resolve steadying as she continued. What more is there to fix? Much, Nezrin answered simply. I may stand before you, but the other gods have yet to escape our realm. Prevented by a seal your predecessor, she drew her sword as she spoke, pointing the blade towards the sparking cornflower, put in place. Not to mention the archive, the accursed metal within this valley, and whatever other atrocities he conducted in secret. But I barely know what I'm doing, Sky defended, taking a step towards Nezrin. I didn't even know I was a god until like a day ago, and I can't just leave the valley. She tapered off, casting a glance to Jay before quickly looking away. With a sigh, the god of destruction dismissed her sword, eyes kind as she looked upon them. You won't be alone, she began, hands held together, a mockery of a prayer. You'll be shown the ropes, aided in your full ascension, but you must understand. The shoes you are designed to fill aren't looked upon fondly. The others, they'll want to ensure you're different before leaving you on your own. But Sky began, but was quickly cut off as Jay pulled her back. If you'd allow us a moment, Nezrin, the Frey requested, a hollow smile etched across her face. Even still, the god allowed it, gesturing them away as she returned to the air. Jay watched as she flew towards the others, pulling Sky along to rest with her on the tree roots. She was thankful, truly. Thankful Artemis hadn't rushed after her, that Mars hadn't pulled her back before she jumped, that Nezrin decided to watch over them and give her and Sky privacy. Jay was thankful. But more than anything, Jay was broken. You should go, she said, voice small as she looked out to the water. What? No, Sky exclaimed. I can't just leave. You can, the Fae decided, steady even in her fragility. You can go. The valley's free. Warren is gone. And you have a job to do. She squeezed Sky's hand. You can go. A sad, frustrated sound left Sky's lips, squeezing Jay's hand back as she lifted her own to the Fae's face, smearing the blood on her cheek as she drew her wife's gaze back to her. What about you? She asked, gold-rimmed eyes alight with sorrow. What about us? For a moment, Jay lost herself in eyes again. Lost herself in the memories of Hazel, of a guitar by the campfire, of a life she lived 4 years ago. Yet it felt far more distant. Her left eye, or the chasm that was left of it, burned with pain, whilst her other grew wet with unshed tears. That life, that whirlwind romance of a disillusioned immortal and an unrealized god, was just a faded fairy tale now. She couldn't afford to dwell on it any longer. And so, Jay closed her remaining eye and leaned into Sky's touch for the last time. There hasn't been an us in a long time, has there? She mourned. Our paths diverged a long, long time ago, Sky. Affection can only keep us together for so long. With her free hand, Jay held Sky's against her cheek. She revelled in the touch for but a moment, her callous fingers, smooth palms, and blunted nails, before pulling her away, holding both of Sky's hands in her own. Her hold was firm yet caring, a weak attempt at comfort the Fae hoped would be enough. She hoped she had been enough, in the short time they'd had. You have a job to do. A purpose no one else can fulfill, Sky. You have a whole world, all of the realms counting on you, Jay said, opening her eye to look at Sky with reverence. You're a god, Sky. Nothing is going to change that, and holding on to the past, holding on to me, won't do you any good. Leaning forward slowly, so very carefully, Jay placed a kiss to Sky's forehead, bringing them both to stand right after. Nezrin turned as she did so, her face patient as she drifted towards them, and Jay let go of Sky's hands. Are you ready, then? The god of destruction asked, looking to Sky with an outstretched hand. With a heavy, almost defeated sigh, Sky nodded, stepping towards the god only to look back to Jay. She smiled, something hopeful and gentle and completely fake, yet she smiled all the same. You're going to be amazing, Buttercup, Jay whispered. The god of creation returned the smile with far more sincerity, before taking Nezrin's outstretched palm. Goodbye. And with that, the god vanished, swallowed by a dazzling, shining light of brilliance. Sky was gone, and Jupiter shattered against the earth. That's it.
Oh my god!
Oh
my Jay!
The thing is, I've read this. I knew this already, and I still hurt.
That's actually not okay.
I'm divorced.
That's not okay.
I'm divorced.
Why is every server I'm on there's someone divorced?
Oh, thanks for those reactions. That's what I was waiting for. I'm divorced, guys. I'm divorced.
Let's celebrate for you. I don't know what to do, but like...
You know what to do for my divorce arc?
Divorce.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's my epilogue divorce arc. It will be touched on in my final stream, but I don't want to...
That was sad.
You enjoy it?
Thank you.
I love it. You know...
Did I do good, guys?
My bad. Wait, I can move. Wait, what?
Did I do good?
You did amazing. You did amazing.
Thank you.
Smooch for that.
Oh, really?
Like I said, guys, one of my favorite gay couples. Yeah, that's why I said it. That's why I said that, because you were divorced.
Does it count as toxic Yuri if they get divorced?
Are they skibbity you Ohio Rizzler down there?
What are you guys yapping about?
What? You don't want to know.
Skibbity Riz Ohio Rizzler. Oh, we have an audience.
It's really good and sad. I'm glad you guys liked it.
Wait,
You'll be able to read it for yourselves soon.
Jam, do you want to see something? Watch the two watch them
Don't
down
die.
there.
I'll save you. No. Come up. Otherwise, it's gonna be traumatizing for my cat. Why would you say that?
Watch what I can do.
Get in the water.
Guys, watch what I can do.
What are you doing? Oh, Katie's
They're
running
running away.
They're going away. They're going. Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god, it's a wither rose!
Yeah.
It's a wither rose!
Oh my god, a wither rose!
Oh, I
You're
hope
so
people.
smart.
I'm glad
Proud
you
of
guys
that one.
enjoyed my epilogue.
You know I love it
You're
already.
so good.
I wanted to. You now have depression.
You
as you
remember my
should.
reaction?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jam is dead. Jay is divorced.
Jam, I got you. I'll do it
Lizzie
in my
knows what
next stream,
death
I
is
got you.
now.
I
Can I
got
have
you.
a Viking funeral? Can I have a Viking
Yeah, we got you.
That.
Yeah, we'll do your funeral now. Finale, we'll do it. We got you.
Hey Lizzie.
guys
Hey
don't be
Lizzie.
talking about
Hey
that.
hey Lizzie. Hey
Hi.
Do you understand what death is yet?
No.
Do the best thing is, Lizzie,
Well, I'm
you
not
know
coming
how
back.
I will say there is something in the finale that we have to do. Me and Lizzie have to do that. Lizzie doesn't actually know is happening.
For real.
'Cause I've not told Lizzie about about something.
I'm in
happening.
Egypt and I'm not afraid to admit it.
you.
I'm so reunite. Even
gonna
if it's
love it, you're gonna
2,000
love it.
years,
I don't
mhm,
think so.
totally.
Was it Flock always here?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, April. I don't know. Sky's got big girl responsibilities, and Jay's got depression. I don't think that's gonna work.
Jay's got depression.
I got double
I think
depression.
we all do.
I think we all do after that. Oh god, I've never read that out loud before, so oh god,
I read it and I
It was
loved
cute.
it.
And now I'm drowning.
Depressing, but cute.
Oh, no.
Yay!
I'm
That
Jelly,
reminds
don't
me that I
worry.
was
Jelly, I
actually
got you.
thinking
Hold up.
My chat just Lizzie, please, please learn what death is, please.
That reminded me that I actually wanna like I know I did it in cinematic form, but I really wanted to write out Jimmy going to the afterlife more because that was very adorable.
You always
was a
can,
sales
you know, this
promo.
time.
No, it's
No,
all
you're
good.
fair. I've been promoting like everybody. I was like,
I'll probably do it tonight.
do it,
I
do
have
it,
so
do
many-
it.
I have so many things I have to write.
Oh,
Exciting.
it feels
So
so
do I.
surreal that it's over,
Yeah.
or at least almost over.
I gurned at the end and
Not
that's
for
been
me.
I-
4 years.
for
2
me.
years for Arc 2 members, and I don't know how long for Arc 3 members.
a year and a half for Arc
Yeah.
3.
Yeah,
Really?
it was
Yeah.
never. It was supposed to end the start of this year.
We joined
we made it.
August 2023, I believe.
Yeah, and then it
Yeah,
started the month after, I think.
September.
Me and Kate were
yeah.
talking about it because we were curious about how we were talking about how long we've known each other, and we had realized that like it's almost been 2 years, and that's
Yeah, 'cause you guys met on the
Oh my
SMP.
god, Al, how long have we
Yeah.
known each other for?
Oh, bloody hell, I don't know. Oh my
Oh
god.
bloody hell.
No, so the thing is, I've known
no
you
chat.
long,
People are gonna
right?
die now.
Jamie's
Sorry.
known me before I met you, Lizzie.
I know,
Lizzie's
I know.
Jam's before my
Oh my
friendship with Lizzie, and
God.
that says
What?
so much.
Ignotus was like 2022?
I
Holy
think it's before
shit.
that.
2021?
I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I
it's
want
got
to say
to
we were 20.
10,000
Yeah.
years for the wives to
Yeah.
reunite. That's all assuming Jay's gonna be alive in
Guys, my
10,000 more
friendships
years.
are old. Guys, I've got old friendships. I don't know how I kept friends this long. I'll be
So-
real.
I've known you for
We're in
that
the skies,
long.
Dad.
Katie, I've
It does
known
not work with that,
for-
but it's funny.
Oh, 2 years? 2.5?
Think about how long
and a
we've
half
known
years.
each other and everything
Yeah,
that's happened in
we've
that
known each
time.
other for like 3 years. Well, okay, so the server is confusing because it was technically started around, I want to say like November 2021, and I was added in January of 2022. And then I became the owner when Arc 1 started, which was like in the summer, like around June. So technically the server itself is 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've known
it was never supposed to last this long, but at the same time, we never actually thought of how long it would last. It was just like, oh, we've been here for like 2 years. That's something. Thank you so much for the follow, Will. Thank you.
Maybe.
3 years.
Is this
Okay,
gonna
3
end?
years is enough.
How long did Faye even
you
live?
all
They're a model.
I said some really nice things at the end of my stream, and you don't normally get me to say nice things. And
I'm
there
gonna
are nice
watch
things
it.
about you guys, so
I'm gonna
go and
watch it
say
and I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna DM you crying and I'm gonna cry.
And then we're all gonna cry.
Yeah,
And
I
then we're gonna
didn't.
cry some more.
I didn't mention this earlier, but when I mentioned like we're doing one last Mythrill monthly, I think how we're gonna do it, depending on how many things we have to recap, is me and Elle do the recap, and after that, like anyone who is available on the day and wants to show up and talk like behind the scenes stuff they haven't shared before, or even just go over stuff they have shared before, can show up. No idea when it's gonna be yet, because me and Elle have to finish catch ups.
We also
but-
have to find days for free.
Yeah. Which is going to be a thing, but in the new year, we'll
Um,
say. And I also need to write the actual
I'm-
recap video.
The only dates I know I'm not available right now is the end of January.
We'll do it at the beginning of January.
I'm just letting you know I'm not free like the end of January. That's if
Okay.
we. I mean, if we get stuff done by like the start.
I'm fabulous. Hey,
Hi,
Squad.
guys.
I get to see Kate go burn in January.
Ah, you have your
I'm gonna
cutie.
probably- I'm
Oh,
gonna
there's
try
so
to
many
come back
catch.
into my stream. So,
Oh,
no,
okay.
It's nice vibing
Love
out
you,
with you, vibing out.
Jelly.
Take care.
Oh,
bye, Jelly.
It's nice hanging out
Bye.
with you guys.
I'll see you
Bye.
later.
Probably.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. You would see me.
You would see Jem.
I'll see your corpse.
Oh, we've got to build Jam a grave, guys. Jam, where do you want your
Don't worry,
grave?
guys. That's crazy. No, guys, we're giving them a Viking. I know
Viking
where to-
funeral.
I've got you. I've got your grave. I know where your grave's going, buddy. I know where it is gonna be.
Someone just says we're gonna give Jam a Viking funeral. They pick up their corpse from over there, yeet it into the water.
Oh, that's crazy. That's actually
Oh,
crazy.
go on.
You have,
There you go.
And you go.
Raft, and you have to shoot flame arrows at me.
Yeah.
Wait. Who's got flame? Give me a bow.
I do. Wait.
I will float back really solemnly.
Far away.
Flower. Flower.
When I die,
Oh,
I want to
that's a
become a
boat.
flower.
When I die, I'm gonna be the prettiest flower. Oh,
That's
Are you gonna be the prettiest?
sorry,
girl at
I'm
the party?
farting.
I wanna ask something.
What?
Do you not see that?
Um,
Do you see all the bubbles? Oh,
so-
yes.
So, in the books that me and Mars found that I wrote for the archive stream, it was mentioned that when a god leaves, like they die, they become a flower. It's their leftover power, and it manifests in their final wish.
Oh,
Mars's
God.
flower gave him immortality. What do you think Warren does?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I can't say anything.
You know, and you can't say.
I can't say
Wait, what
shit because
happened?
I know.
I will
Sit
not.
down, white boy style.
I will. I
I'm so scared.
I will. Me and Elle will not be sharing what it does. It's something that I came up with a bit ago. But I want to hear if what do you guys think Warren's final wish would be, and how would that manifest into a power for
To kill Sky.
Definitely the
that doesn't
thought it was kill
that's not a
someone.
power, but it's something.
No,
it's
no, but that would be a wish.
no, yeah.
Well, at first
Yeah,
I was like maybe like a wither rose, where it kind of like
like
But
the
I wanted
opposite
them to
of
be
Lauren's flower. Like instead of
That'd be
healing people, it hurts people. That's an interesting
what's
take.
it?
That's
I
fun.
like wither roses.
I like
roses.
with the
April
you
says
mean
kill
I like
whoever
roses?
touches it. Will we find out what
Yeah.
it does in an
Wither
epilogue?
rose.
No.
Oh my god.
Maybe
With a rose.
first weekend.
It's wow SMP.
I'm a wither rose.
No.
Oh, I'm free.
Is it
Oh.
maybe like so?
I explode.
Mars's like grad stuff obviously is like Warren's gonna be like a mark that you will die or something.
Ooh, like a Grim Reaper. Oh.
I don't know,
yeah.
man. What about you?
I'm gonna
How do
get
you know?
you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get
I'm gonna
you.
get you.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
get
think I
Yeah.
got
It
him.
could
I
be.
think I got him
Yeah.
because they looked at each other.
I'm
I'm
the
The,
great
the, the,
hero.
the only hints that I can give is obviously the eternal rose and how that thing works, and also it it is just it's like an artifact at this point. It basically is a thing
my
that
God.
has an ability or does something specific because it is magic. And whatever you think like Warren's final wish was, his overall goal in his life, what you think that would manifest as into a power is what
I got it.
that has. Someone in my chat asked if we will ever find out what it does. So the thing about that is what it does is not going to be known or shared at all in any of the epilogues. There is an idea of it for maybe something in a future server, but
Whoa,
I don't
crazy.
know if that is going to
Stay
happen or
nice.
not. If it does happen, it probably won't be for a very long time because I need a break. But just know, maybe one day spiritual successor. But you know, the flower is just here. You know, it's just here on the island, chilling.
Take a trip.
Nobody's gonna touch it because nobody wants
take a
to
trip. Come on,
hit
come
that
on.
juju.
Oh,
I think I tried defying gravity.
keep going.
Keep
going.
Rebound.
Oh, I don't have any arrows.
And nobody in all of Oz knows that there is
Just slash kill before
You
they
know
fall.
Please let me
Yeah, my-
finish. Please let me finish. Shoot me again. Let me finish.
Wrong button.
It's ever gonna bring
My favorite thing is that's how I became friends with everybody.
down. I hope you're happy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my God,
I'm
that's
sorry, I
amazing.
had to.
Lore accurate Jamie can fly.
Lore accurate.
Lore accurate.
Lore accurate.
God forbid. God forbid I defy gravity.
crazy.
Lore
You guys
accurate.
hate me. Lore accurate.
No, Jam, we
crazy.
love you. We might have killed you, but we love you.
Hey, is now the right time to say that
Oh,
there is a
reversible.
lot of wicked songs in Mithril Jimmy's
Oh really?
Oh,
Would never
really?
guess.
Really?
That's the
Really?
same energy
Really?
Shauna gives me when I talk about Star Wars. It's like,
I'm gonna
Hey,
skip
has anyone- has
to
any-
my old house.
oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna miss
Love you, Katie.
I love you.
I love you.
Goodbye, my child.
Bye, mother. Goodbye.
What?
I miss you.
What?
I miss you.
That's my
Goodbye,
child,
Pookie.
go.
Can I go
have
on
so many
Wait, I'm gonna remove my facts.
Yeah, do
No,
it,
it's
do it.
just Katie.
Hey, guys, not to go back to the fanfic real quick, but has anyone here seen Arcane season 2?
Yes.
Did anyone notice the Arcane reference?
Help!
Oh, I got you, Jam.
Help!
Did anyone
Yes,
notice
I
the
noticed.
Arcane reference?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank God,
I almost copied the line
I
word
love
for word,
Arcane.
and I was like, no, I've got to
Oh my
change
God.
it slightly. But it fit too well.
You give love.
The toxic yaoi.
What? I
Okay,
love
guys,
old man toxic yaoi.
I'm gonna go now as well.
Aw.
Love you, Al.
Society.
I love you. Mwah.
Society.
Mwah.
Al.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Society.
I have to go probably write some stuff in that. Mwah.
Okay, have
This is
fun.
Society. Mwah.
Ch-
It's nice seeing you die. Mwah.
nice seeing you die.
Crazy.
And away they go.
I
But yeah, the chat is asking what the reference was. It was the line. Let me pull it
I
up
love
again.
Arcane. I love Arcane. I love Arcane. I love
The
Arcane.
the reference was there hasn't been an us in a long time, has there? Our paths diverged a long time ago, Sky. Affection can only keep us together for so long. It's not the exact line, but it is what Victor says to Jace.
No.
That-
No.
I couldn't think of anything else. I needed something to say.
That's so horrible. Why?
I did a Victor and Jace with my character. Literally, it's the inverse because I'm Victor and Sky's Jace.
Oh.
It's the inverse of them.
And they're Victor because they're like a god now.
Yeah, oh no, yeah. Well, personality-wise, I'd say Sky is more Jace, but yeah, you're correct.
Explode. It's Joe.
I'm gonna
It's
explode.
so
I'm
Jover.
dead.
It's so
guys.
Jover.
The afterlife is fire, guys.
The afterlife is so
Anybody else
cute.
love the afterlife?
I love the
I can't
afterlife.
say I do. I haven't been there.
Do you understand death yet?
No.
Oh, Lizzie.
Are you going to when I don't appear tomorrow and I'm alive again?
Maybe in the actual finale I do with Elle.
I want chat to know that when we were planning, me and Marsden very intentionally wrote it so that it was Lizzie who got to watch firsthand that Jam died, so they could see someone die in person.
Because all I told you guys was, I want to die. I'm willing to die.
And I went, who's a character who doesn't
run
understand
with it.
death and will take this kind of hard? Let's go, Lizzie.
Lizzie! Poor Lizzie!
It was emotional
We kept this a
pain.
secret for so long.
Not gonna lie though, I think you dying was the worst kept secret among the members because everyone guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone guessed if it was gonna be
Everybody
somebody.
guessed, though. I had an I don't know. Intuition.
I think people just were like had the vibe, you know.
I think people know me.
People know you
Yeah,
too
yeah.
well.
It was still sad though. My heart is broken.
I miss character Jam. I want to give them a hug.
I miss her. I miss her because she's so important to me.
Coping.
Oh, she's dead. She's dead.
She's dead.
Well,
and see, I came into dying thinking that multiple people would also die, but being the only one to die, just
yeah,
was
you're the
even
only one to
better.
die.
Yes, no one else wanted to. Mars tried.
I felt too sad. What?
Nobody else
Mars
dolls.
Mars wanted more people to die, but he couldn't die because I gave him the flower. And I didn't think it would make sense if I died, so I lost an eye instead. And it just worked out that way.
Sense. I mean,
Nobody
I
had
was.
the balls.
Nobody had the balls.
I mean, I thought it wouldn't make sense for my character to die. I'd be too sad. I mean,
Nah, I think
it made sense for me.
it made sense for Jam. I think
Yeah.
with you, Rose, your character still doesn't have all of their memories. There's still so much mystery and so much to unpack there.
It would be too
And
sad to die.
yeah, I think there's just more for your character to gain from being alive than there is from them dying. With Jam's character though, like I think there is a world where they could have lived and it could have been good. But I mean, we've talked about all of the reasons. I don't know if there's any ones you want to go into. We can always save
Yeah,
that
I
for
think the
later.
death fit well.
But it fit
We
well,
could-
and you
we
got
could save that for,
reunited.
Mythrill
We can save
Monthly.
that for the Mythrill Monthly, yeah. But you got reunited with your little guys.
Got reunited.
The polycule, they all have two.
The polycule.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry about it. I made a really funny
Dave's made it
joke.
canon that I'm in a polycule.
I didn't make it canon. I said it would be really cute if it was a ghost polycule.
Right. So, we were recording my cinematic yesterday, and Jay looks at Anna and
And
Brooke
Brooke.
beside each other, and goes, "Oh my God, they're red and blue, such a cute couple." And I went, "No, well, it's actually implied that Anna and Jamie had something going on between the two of them."
Oh.
And my
Yeah,
response
she's
to
not a
that,
confirmed canon lesbian, but it was.
It's there.
heavily implied.
It's there.
My
It's heavily
response to Anna and Jam were a thing was, hey, they can be a polycule. They all have two hands, and then
Oh my God.
I let out the most pterodactyl scream I've ever done. It was like a.
Wow.
it was
Not
the
wrong.
best thing
I'm
ever.
sorry, I have to get going.
Okay, I love you, Lizzie.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you
Goodbye,
for today.
Lizzie. Goodbye, Lizzie. I might go off
you
and
for
yap
holding me while I
too.
died.
Yeah, I'm probably.
I got your blood on me.
Yeah, I got my blood.
We're
on
all
me too.
covered in blood.
Alright,
Did
goodbye,
anybody see my
Gem's
friend.
got
message
blood
in
on the
private,
wings.
in the private general?
Ah.
Mhm.
so-
Oh wait.
Chris goes,
What?
guys, what the flip? I've never looked so cool. I went, I've never looked so red.
Oh, goodbye. What the frick?
Say that.
Why? Why?
Where did you say that? Wait, where is that?
In the Mythrill private, like in our
What?
Discord.
Where? Wait.
In general.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Oh.
I've never looked so red. Oh wait.
I'm gonna explode.
And then it's Jelly going, oh, R.I.P.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Lizzie. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed today. You have a nice break. Mwah, I love you.
I'm just gonna cry.
Oh,
Guys,
I love
I'm
you
gonna
so
follow the
much,
trailer before
Rose.
going, and I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to chat for a bit, but I love you guys. Thank you all
You
for
are about to
today.
get a
Thank
really
you for
sappy
being so
message.
amazing. I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna cry.
You're gonna get a really
I'm gonna
sappy message.
cry. I love you guys. I love you all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.
I don't know where you're going, but
I'm just gonna chat for a bit, but you have fun with your chat. Mwah.
Thank you, Dee.
No problem. I love you. I see you later. Love you.
I'm gonna fly off into distance.
Bye. Katie's still online somewhere. I don't know where Katie went. But, you know, we might as well stay here at the end of it all, where my divorce arc happens. Very funny that it happens on this island. Because this is the island that Panky's secret base was in that I blew up after they kidnapped me. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you so much. But, oh god. Yeah, it is, Huh. I don't really know how to express what I'm feeling right now after streaming the finale to this project that I have been working on for practically 4 years at this point. It's a lot, and I have a lot of emotions in this server. It's been a really big part of my life for a really long time now, but it's also been a really big source of stress, honestly. Let me get a bit better camera for you guys. Because you know, we like better cameras for emotional monologues. But yeah, I've talked a lot before about how this project wasn't initially mine. The Mythrill SMP used to belong to somebody else, and when they decided they wanted to do lore, me and Sky offered to help, and me and her rewrote the lore together. It was very basic bullet points of, hey, I have an alter ego Karma who I've shown on the server for a bit before. Why don't we do a thing of 3 deities, each one representing us 3 owners, and like 3 arcs for each of them. And we have the fake out Karma who isn't really a villain. We have Allura who wants to take everybody's souls, and then we have Warren who wants to destroy everyone. And that was our notes. And I worked from those to make this story into what it has become. And I never expected it to become this, to spiral this far out of control, to have so much happen. I never expected it to last this long. I really mean it when I say I had full intention to end this server at the start of the year, but I was very adamant about letting everybody finish what they started, and any ideas people had put forward for Arc 3 that they wanted to pursue, I wanted to let happen, which is why like we had all the stuff with Rose and Kay and Lid and Jelly had all of those things put together, and then Chris, who had like a really delayed start because of technical difficulties, and a lot of his stuff was tied to Melora, who had to leave because of contract stuff. So I put them with Charlie, who was struggling to get started on their own plans. And there's still stuff to come from that plotline if you've been watching Chris's videos and Charlie's streams. There is something more to come from that, which I highly recommend everybody watch. Honestly, all of Chris's videos are amazing. You can find them in the Mythrill thing. Some do a Mythrill command, some do a Mythrill command. But obviously Sky stepped out of streaming pretty early on in the project. Probably around Arc 2 was the last time they did their stream, and the whole them being kidnapped by Warren thing, that was completely just because they were too busy for the server. Things probably would have been a lot different if they had the time and like resources to be around more. I've put a lot of work into adapting everything to make sense and to still work with what we had and the difficulties that came about. But on like a really personal level, and like I've thought about writing about my experience with this server into like a document to post, but it would feel too venti and like twitlongery almost, and maybe I'll put something on my private Twitter at some point when the dust has settled and like I've really had time to think about it. But honest to God, I have made some of the best friends of my life from this server. I have met some amazing, wonderful people who I hope I will keep in contact with. I'm very bad at messaging people because I feel like I'm bothering them, but I really hope I get to be in other projects with them at the very least, or that they want to see me still. And I hope that I have run this all well, because not only was this my first ever time running a project, running a server, an SMP, it was my first time doing lore ever. I've been watching YouTube roleplays since I was a kid. I'd never partaken in one. I've never done roleplay in general up until Mythrill. And I was so excited about it, but I had no idea what I was doing. And I am very aware that I have not been a perfect owner. I don't think anyone is a perfect person, and I'm sure that I've made my fair share of mistakes. I haven't gotten many complaints, but I'm not narcissistic enough to believe that everyone has been happy with my performance. But at the end of the day, I just hope that all of my members have enjoyed this project. I hope it has been more fun than it has been an annoyance. And I hope you've all enjoyed it, because there's no real point of streaming or doing this if there's not people watching. Like, there's personal enjoyment, obviously. That's a big part of it. There's a want to create these stories and like just play the characters for fun, but we stream for an audience, and I hope that whether you're like just started watching in Arc 3 or have been here since the start, that you guys have all enjoyed it. And I guess this server has really eclipsed my life, funnily enough, given my character's nickname. In a, you know what? Christmas Jade doesn't feel appropriate, actually. I was gonna be like, let's get into an even more real note, and then Christmas. It's not Christmas. Not right now. It's almost Christmas, but not yet. One more time. One more time. And I know I've been looping this song, but honestly, it's kind of appropriate, I feel. And I see Charlie at the end of the cinematic. Yeah, that Charlie was watching. I do not know when they started watching, but they were watching a good amount of that fight. And maybe we'll tack on what that was about in a future stream. But yeah, they're sadly working today, but they wouldn't have been featured in the stream anyway because of my last stream with them where they ran off. But on a real note, this server has massively eclipsed my life. I love it. I don't regret a second of it. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a bit traumatic. And a large part of why I've been so, I guess, inconsistent this year with like streaming, and anyone who is like a sub in my Discord and seen my updates channel, you could probably get the sense that I haven't been doing the best. Some of that has been to do with like stuff from the SMP, and like when you're in charge of something and when you're in the content creator community as a whole, things can happen, drama crops up no matter how hard you try. And I'm a very empathetic person, so I always feel bad if I make somebody feel bad, or like other people's actions can affect me pretty harshly. And when you take into consideration the fact that me becoming the owner of this SMP happened because we had an intervention for the old owner about their toxic behavior and poor mental health, and we then had to write a twit longer about them because they kept like breaking people's boundaries. You can probably get the sense that it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows behind the scenes, especially at the start of this year. So all that being said, I don't want to dwell on things. I have no hatred in my heart for like anyone or anything that has come out of this server. I just have experiences and my own struggles, which I do my best to work on. But bringing the server to an end is something that for the longest time I didn't think was going to be achievable. And if we hadn't finished it today, we wouldn't have finished it at all. Because there was no way for my mental state I could have continued it into 2025. Other than, you know, the final things that I am cleaning up. But those are like, they feel a lot more minor than like this event, you know? But yeah, I guess I just wanted to get that off my chest. This server is my baby. It means so much to me. It has caused me a lot of stress and discomfort and lost me a couple of friendships. But it's also gained me a lot of them too. It's gave me such a loving community in you guys. And now that it's over, I feel like I can start being myself again, I guess. I have a lot of things to think about. I turn 22 next year and I need to actually get a proper stable job and focus on things for my future. But once I have that sorted out and get into a rhythm, I genuinely, I want to do this properly again. I want to get back into a schedule of consistency, and I want to do TikToks and YouTube and whatever I have the time for. I don't want to overwork myself, but I want to put the effort in that I was putting when I first started streaming during my first year before Mythrill started, because it was when Mythrill started that everything kind of went to the back burner. And I just stopped having time for a lot of things, and it's my own fault. Like, there's no one I can blame other than myself, because, you know, I am the one who went, okay, we're going to keep doing this project, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But like I said, season 1 was about 6 months long with only 21 lore streams. Season 2 was 6 months long with about 82 lore streams. Season 3, I know it's more than 80 lore streams, and most of them happened in the first 4 months of the server. Like last year, like in December, we were already like done more than Arc 2 had. And things slowed down a lot over this past year. There's been a lot less going on, which probably made it a little bit like more disheartening getting us to this point right now of being able to finish things, because there was so little going on for a while. And I don't blame anybody for that. Like, people got busy. Not being in school, I am quite ignorant to when exam periods are happening or when people have stuff going on. So completely my bad on that for just not being aware. But point is, it's over and I'm happy. And yeah. Mythrill Monthly is going to be really fun when that ends up happening, because there are a lot of things that I want to show you guys of behind the scenes stuff. Some stuff that has been talked about already that I just feel like needs its own dedicated space instead of being tacked on at the end of a lore stream, and some stuff that has never been seen before. That thing that I mentioned, April, of you, Ella, and Esh, that's going to be shown in the Mythrill Monthly. So hopefully it's on a day that works for you. And you can see that. And I have a recap video that I need to write, because Arc 1 and Arc 2 both had their own full recap videos of the arcs, and I would be remiss if I did not do the same for Arc 3. I don't think I'd be able to live with myself if I didn't do that. It is definitely going to work around a couple of things, but it is going to happen before the end of January. And my last stream I'm working on plans for it right now. I know I'm going to have a cinematic with me and Karma because I need both of us to have a conclusion together. I have my special secret project that I made a couple months ago, which you guys don't know about, which is going to be shown on that stream for all of you to be able to see. And it's my goodbye to the server fully. And it's I got it done early. It took me a full month. It was a little passion project, and it isn't perfect. I don't think anything could be perfect in relation to this SMP, but it is mine, and it is my final goodbye to the server in total. So I think my stream is going to be the last bit of Mythrill content ever. And that'll be very fun to get to do when that happens. But yeah, I'm feeling through in chat for thank you all for the hearts. Thank you. It's a piece of art. It's very fair to be glad it's over. Thank you so much. I don't really know what the future holds after this. I mean, I know I'm a part of a couple projects that have are going to be starting next year. I don't really know when yet because dates keep getting pushed around. I got announced on Corecraft a bit ago, which is a lore-free server, which is going to be fun. It's going to be very, very fun, and I'm looking forward to just focusing more on building and socializing. I've been kind of ignoring the people on that server for a bit because I've been getting this stuff done. So I'm going to be hanging out with those guys a lot. They all seem really nice. Chris Chilzo is there, and we love that guy. An Escape from Lore. Yeah, a little bit. I'm sure there'll be other projects. I do want to do lore again in the future. I'm rather particular with lore SMPs, because I hope it doesn't come as a surprise to anybody that I have very, very bad anxiety, specifically social anxiety. I've been getting therapy for it for the last few weeks, which that's going to start up again in January. We've hit a bit of a roadblock, but I'm not going to bore you with personal details about my fucking therapist. I have very bad social anxiety, so that has also made owning a project like this rather difficult. But in terms of lore, it makes me a much bigger fan of doing things that are planned. I don't think I'd ever I can do improv, and I am comfortable with improv. I think I was a part of a few Stellar Studios projects, or I think they were Black Cat at the time, at the start of the year, which went bad for me because of my own mental health at the time, not because of what was happening on the servers. It was just I rushed into things too quickly when I wasn't in a good headspace for it. So that's on me. Short servers like that, which are fully improv, seem to work really well, but long servers like Mythrill has been, improv for me just doesn't really work for them when you don't know what days things are going on or what stuff are doing. I like to know what I'm doing and who I'm doing it with and what is going on and having a plan because I don't want to mess up. And I don't know how many lore servers operate on that. I did try a couple servers last year to kind of expand my repertoire. Resonance, which I left very quickly. I'm sure people can put together why that is based on Twitter a couple of weeks ago. I'm not personally involved in any of that stuff. I just didn't like the vibe, but and there was a couple others, but I just kind of stepped out before I got added because I was like, I don't have the time and the energy to do 2 lore servers. But I do want to do more lore in the future. I've mentioned before about having ideas for future lore servers, and I still do. I have so many ideas of things stories that I want to tell, characters I want to play, and I'd love to show you them all someday. But I don't know if I want to run something like this again right now. And if I do end up running something like this again, it's gonna be pretty far in the future after I've gotten my life together, outside of streaming. So put a pin in those ideas. Put a pin in Warren's flower and what that does that we might learn in the future. There are ideas and there are plans and there's even mod packs, but the will to pursue them just isn't here right now. And I hope it will be here one day. And you'll find out when that is when you find out. The Mythril public server, I'm gonna do an announcement in there in a little bit and kind of explain this all in more like brief professional terms, you know. That server's going to be remaining as a time capsule, and in the event that like I pick things up again, if I decide to pick up the RP owner mantle, the Mythril Twitter and the Mythril public Discord will be rebranded for those, but until I decide if I'm doing that or not, they're just going to remain as time capsules. I've spent the whole like last couple of days organizing the drive. Yeah, that's going to stay. I did mention the world file earlier. The problem with it is distribution, because the world file is like 8 gigabytes. And also the problem is we have multiple versions of it. So I have yet to make the final version of this world file. And I actually... Yeah, actually, yeah. I need to make a final version of this world file just so it's updated with everything that, like, the ARC3 members added and anything else. Because I think the current one that I have doesn't have, like, Katie's place and the archive isn't in it because we did that in a separate world before. But right now, the world download is going to be... It's planned to be members only. That might change. But don't get your hopes up for it. I guess, like, if you guys want, we can do something in the public, or, like, maybe even, like... Yeah, we can do something in the public server to be like, hey, who would be interested in a world download for this? And then we can give that out. I will not be giving out the texture pack for the world. The mod pack, yes, that is fine. I'd very happily share that. It's all on the drive already. We have a CurseForge version, a Modrant version, and then all the individual mods, but they have been zipped into a zip file just for, like, space on the drive, because it was very cluttered on there for a while. I would be willing to give people a texture pack that just replaces the petrified oak slabs with the Mythril block textures. I didn't make that texture. I don't know where it came from. As far as I'm aware, it's just something the old owner cooked up. But I'm happy to give that out so that the crystals don't break. But all the other, like, models and stuff, like, a lot of the elytras I didn't make myself, so I do not want to distribute someone else's property. And not all of the models on the server I made either. Most of them I did, but not all of them. So those are gonna be, like, if those become public at any point one day, they're gonna be distributed, like, differently through me. But yeah, we'll do something in the public Discord to see, like, how interested people are in a world download, and then we'll give that out if it's a thing. Again, it is very big. It's very, very, very big. Even though, like, the world border has been shrunk on the ARC3 specifically, 8 gigabytes. You cannot keep this world on your computer if you have, like, a laptop. It's massive. But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else that I should talk about. Reading chat for a sec. I feel that you're in forever. I hope it goes well. It's going something. Thank you, Ash, for the gift sub. Thank you so much. Arberg got a sub. Aw, that's sweet. Aw. Show support your entire. Oh, thank you. You guys are all so sweet. You guys are all so sweet. It really does mean a lot. It means so much that you guys have been here for so long. Like, Burger's been like... Burger came over from like Cloudy. That was like Arc 1 shit. Like, you guys have been around here for so long. And... yeah, I'm just very thankful for everybody. It means the world to me. And yeah. Yeah. Hey Squig. Hey Squig. We're kind of closing things up at this point. I am a little drained. I spent the entire day buzzing, like, in anticipation for this stream, and then the hour before getting everybody ready. And, you know, it's... yeah. How come it... oh, Nightbot, okay. I need to disable Nightbot's thing for that, because Mix It Up has its own, which works. That's fun. Found this server earlier. I'm so glad I found it when I did, as it's become such a big interest of mine. Have you done so well? I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad you've enjoyed it, April. Seeing you and like Ella and just everyone show their appreciation and like talk about it just anywhere means a lot. We're not a very big server. We have a couple of like we're all small creators, and we have some people who have been in big places. Like Katie was on Caboodle SMP, for Christ's sake. But no, we're all just little guys, and any appreciation, any love for this world means the world to me. Because I worked very hard on building it, and it's why I would love to do something with the world in the future. I will say, since I did mention like spiritual successor to Mythrill, Mythrill SMP is done. There is never going to be another Mythrill SMP. There is never going to be anything else set in the Mythrill Valley. These characters, their stories are ending here. Their stories are finishing here, and anything that happens to them is all up to the people who like created them. Like Katie, whatever Katie thinks happened to their character after that, they can do whatever they want with, whatever. Me, Mars, Elle, everyone, like everyone else gets to decide what happens to their character. It's why the only person who died was Jamie, because everyone gets a say in how their story should end here. Yeah, I've been here for a long. You guys have been here for so long. Mythrill SMP, it's one of my favorite stories in general. I'm so glad. That makes me really happy. There's never going to be another Mythrill SMP. I wouldn't want there to be another Mythrill SMP. But I have put too much work and time and effort into the world building to never use it again. Some of it needs reworking. I think if there was another story set in this world, it would probably be further in the future. You followed when you were 12. That's illegal, Squig. That's illegal. Good thing you're not 12 anymore, though. That's illegal. It's fine. What a time. What a time. But yeah, I want to reuse the world. And the only thing that would be kept, the only reference that there would be something very small. Maybe a like one character cameo or like mention, depending on how things were and who would be involved. But yeah. Funny you should say it's one of your favorite stories ever, though, because when I was in the trenches, when all I could think about was Mythrill SMP and trying to finish the finale, but like needed a break, I like my brain started adapting it into a book. And when I say adapting into a book, I mean really like it's not the Mythrill SMP. It's not taking everybody else's characters and putting them into a book. It is just me being like, okay, what if we take the established world and the established rules and my characters that I own, and then some new ones which are inspired by other people's, and then make something around that that is a lot more coherent and structured. So, you know, it has joined my collection of book ideas as the Marinthia Chronicles, but whether I will write that depends, because I have too many book ideas as it stands. I have too many book ideas, too many SMP ideas. I had an idea for an SMP that wasn't even roleplay the other day, and now I really want to do it, but I don't know how. Oh, that's a book. You were really in the trenches. I have been in the trenches for a very long time. The war changes people. This has been my war. This is my Roman Empire, guys. The Mythrill SMP is my Roman Empire. And yeah, I need a goddamn break, but I'm not gonna get one. I'm not gonna get one till the end of January, unfortunately, because it's gonna fall to me to write up all the catch-ups and script my final like cinematic for my final stream, and then also the recap video which I need to write. Anyone who's in the recordings channel, look out in the new year for me begging people to help. Because I wanna get all of that recorded one and done quickly and properly and be happy with it. Make Elle and Katie do catch-ups, Jay, you need a break. Elle and Katie are busy, they're both in university. They're both in university. And everyone who usually helps with the catch-ups are in university and don't realistically have the time. I'm the only one who I have nothing going on other than this. To my own detriment, honestly. But all I have going on is this. So people are gonna help with notes. I'm gonna make people help with notes because you cannot make me get notes and then write those notes into summaries because my brain will want to kill it. My brain will want to kill me. But people are gonna help with notes. I'm gonna write it up, and then Mythrill Monthly will happen, and then the video will happen, and it's gonna be all me, baby. It's gonna be all me. And then we're gonna have a finale. I will say for any Mars fans in the chat, Mars's last stream was the archive stream, but he will be in my personal finale with me. So he was featured in the end of Katie's finale today in a little video she had at the end of her thing to finish her character story completely. I don't think Chris has any plans of him, so I think Mars is going to be in my last thing, and I'm going to be featured in Charlie's last thing, and then go to my thing, and yeah. Mars's last stream? Yeah, Mars's last stream was the archive stream. Mars is like, yeah, my character's had like a complete story here. There's nothing else he feels like he wants to or needs to add. So we're doing it on my stream. One of my favorite Mythrill characters. He's one of my favorites. I think, honestly, I will say this to everyone who will listen. My favorite arc, my favorite time in the Mythrill SMP was Arc 2. Because I think Arc 2 was the one arc where there wasn't really any problems, for one. It was the best arc for my mental health. I met Mars during it, who is my best friend, my literal soulmate. Platonically. I love him to death. And that arc wouldn't have been as amazing as it was without him, because what was planned initially was Panky and Cloudy were going to, I'm gonna mention this now and we'll go over it again in Mythrill Monthly, but Panky and Cloudy were both, Panky already lost their soul, Cloudy was meant to lose their soul. I literally have there is a secret video that I think the link was shared to at one point of Cloudy giving their soul to Allura, or Selene at the time. One of your favorites. Yeah, base. Amethyst was the code name for Artemis when we were recording before they came back. Frogger's nose. But initially Arc 2 was supposed to be like Selene, Cloudy, and Panky being like the villains and antagonists. It's supposed to be really dramatic because me and Artemis had like such a close connection to Cloudy's character, and then Panky was like obsessed with me. But both of them ended up quitting streaming. Yeah, I mentioned it a while ago. And then after that fell apart, Surin didn't have time to play Allura, so Elle had to pick up the mantle of that. Because I didn't want to play another antagonist right after playing Karma in the previous thing. Yeah, I can I don't know if that video has been like put anywhere. Like, I think the link was secret because it is labeled secret 2. So I I will put the link for that in Secret One somewhere in the public Discord at some point when I'm like organizing everything for the time capsule. It was like a very basically Cloudy did a stream, but the stream completely broke and no one knew what was happening or going on during it. So we made a video instead, but I will say that lore was cut. That is not canon anymore. Cloudy kept their soul in the end and just went home because Cloudy obviously quit streaming. That's why they didn't appear any other time. So Cloudy's character is fine, but it was what we wanted to happen was Cloudy lost their soul after the grief of finding out their father was dead. Panky had their soul lost. They were supposed to be the free antagonists of Arc 2. And when we couldn't have that, I was really lost on what to do because my character couldn't lose their soul. We'd already established that Artemis couldn't lose their soul. And we didn't really know where we were gonna go. Honey had some stuff, or Kay had some stuff with Allura, but it all kind of petered out because of some like behind the scenes personal things. And Mars was really the saving grace of that entire arc because he was like, hey, I want to have like a kind of a thing with Allura. I want them to take my soul. I want to give my soul to Allura. And I was like, hell yeah, that would be great. And then we did that. And we already had plans for Rose to lose their soul. We decided that as soon as Rose like presented the idea of being missing their wings. We decided, okay, we're gonna have the auction event, the wings will be an item, Rose will trade their soul for it. Easy peasy, but that didn't happen till like maybe not even midway through the arc. That happened like close to the end. And then because Mars was losing their soul, we pitched to Katie the idea to lose their soul independently without them knowing that Mars is losing his soul. And it was all because of Mars. It was all because Mars had the idea of like, hey, my character is dying. How can we prevent that a little bit? And I was like, sell your soul. Such an interesting character arc for Panky after getting their soul back though. What was supposed to happen? I'll let you in on this. So Cloudy's father, Stephen, it was confirmed in some of the books that Charlie and Chris found during like their perspective. Again, watch Chris's videos, they're great. It was confirmed in those videos that he had been a sorcerer. And sorcerers, they are not like, they are people who they're not warlocks where they have like a patron to get their magic from. They either have like an artifact or were kind of like blessed by a creature, but their magic isn't tied to a creature. Stephen got his power from a air dragon. And part of his like agreement with that dragon was for the magic to be tied to his bloodline. So Cloudy also was a sorcerer. And in Arc 2 they were supposed to have the slow fall effect on permanently. So that Stephen was a little bit concerning, yeah. I think that was mentioned on the Mushroom Island stream. Yeah, we did bring it up. We've mentioned like tidbits of it in passing because it could never come to fruition. But what was supposed to happen was Panky was the first person to lose their soul. They lost it in Arc 1. And what was meant to happen was Panky got their soul back, and then all of their crazy obsession, delusion stuff was all a consequence of like the personality shift of losing their soul. And me and them were gonna have a healing arc together where they and Cloudy became my apprentices. And I was going to we were going to be together and I was going to teach them how to use their magic, and that was going to be our whole thing for Arc 3, was rebuilding our relationship through like a teacher-student guise. That was planned from like not the end of Arc 1, maybe like a little bit before the end of Arc 1. The Panky stuff was planned pretty early on when they decided they wanted to be more antagonistic. But yeah, obviously both of them quit streaming. No hard feelings about that. Sometimes you just want to do it. But that was like some stuff. But I'll talk more about those things. Thank you for the kiss, Jam. Thank you. I'll talk more about all of those things in the future Mythrill Monthly. I miss Panky too. I haven't spoken to Panky since Arc 2. The last time I spoke to them was when they did was when they played their character chasing me and Artemis around the casino. Which was a thing. Yeah, they said they wanted to come back to streaming, but sometimes, you know, it doesn't pan out. It does take a lot to stream and to do it consistently. It can be quite taxing, believe it or not. Especially when it's a little bit, you know, difficult. But yeah. I you know, I don't know when my next stream is going to be after this. Because obviously Christmas is right around the corner, and I would love to go on Moon's server again before the end of the year. So we'll try and do that as like a goal after Christmas, maybe, because the server, as far as I'm aware, is going to be going for the entirety of December. For Moon's server. Aside from that, I am going to be doing my yearly tradition of doing a stream on New Year's until midnight. I've done that, I want to say 3 years in a row now. And I'm not stopping because I like doing it. I like spending that time with you and doing that longest stream that isn't like subathon level long, you know? And then we'll figure out everything else from there, really. I guess like I feel like I am a person of whole numbers, so whenever I get like over the 30-minute mark, I feel like I have to keep going until like the 3-hour mark, and I haven't been live in a bit. I did want to go live earlier this week. I was gonna go live on Thursday, after, but I was gonna go live on Thursday, but I had a meeting, and then after that meeting, I was helping Jam record stuff, and then I was gonna go live yesterday, but I had only gotten 5 hours of sleep because of a bird in my attic, so it just didn't pan out, unfortunately. Um, maybe there's a world where I get a moment before Christmas. Like the only day I would have a moment would probably be Monday to do a stream. But I don't know if I'm going to have the energy for that. I need a break, is what I'm getting at. I need a break. I keep taking breaks. I need an actual break. But I'm just going to be throwing myself into finishing off the last bits of Mythrill and then getting those done in the new year. And then I will actually get to take a break. And then we will be good. But fun little thing. Yeah, sweet treat would be nice. It would be delicious. My throat is starting to hurt a little bit. Fun thing about my character, though, I feel like, because this was my first RP, and because I am the writer, I always, like, just had... I was always just playing the guiding hand, you know? Karma and character Jay were always just the, like... Karma was the inciting incident, and Jay was the, like, the guide to get through it. That was why I was the librarian. That's why, like, I needed a character who could exposit, like, world building easily and confidently, because I'm the writer of the whole thing, and it just made sense to put myself in that position. But I'm just remembering how late it is. It is like almost 10 o'clock now, isn't it? It actually is 10 o'clock. It is almost 11 at night. Yeah, we are gonna finish in a little bit, but the point is, I never really had a plan for my character, like, other than her and Karma being connected and, like, Karma being her patron. There wasn't really a lot that I personally wanted to do. So I was just kind of, like, carrying on the main story, and Arc 3 was really the first arc where, like, there wasn't a quest that we had to go on, there wasn't books that I had to go and find, there was just a threat, and then there was me. And it was kind of the first time I really got to think about my character and how she feels and everything about her, and, like, find a way to express that. And a lot of it was, like, hand-holding of, oh, hey, guys, Artemis is dead, yeah. Here's the information, But, yeah, it's interesting how her story has panned out, because I did not have a plan for it. I just kind of went with the flow. I kept saying to my friends, Girly has terrible abandonment issues. And that was never planned. Because, well, one, Sky was never meant to, you know, get kidnapped or, like, disappear or any of this stuff. She was never meant to leave. That just kind of happened as a consequence of IRL. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. And in Arc 1, when Artemis left for those 2 months at the end and left Jay alone, and then Cloudy was also gone because Cloudy stopped streaming. And like none of that stuff was planned. It was just all like, again, IRL stuff, and then Elle choosing to go away with their character, but we didn't know they were going to die at that point. We hadn't planned them dying until like midway through Arc 2. And what it all kind of accumulated in is my character, who had always had this underlying thread of, she was supposed to be Trixie, she was supposed to be, you guys don't really know what she's thinking. I had this whole idea with like Moon and me like striking a deal with Moon to be kind of like, my character's whole thing is like, you know, she's a fae, she's a trickster, she's not inherently bad person, but she's also like done a bit of murder, you know? And the Valley was really supposed to be an experience for her to sort of learn how to person, how to like empathize and how to love, and that's like her whole connection with Sky, which I wish I could have explored more. And I hope I captured well enough in that fanfic, but that's why the fic ends how it does, with her, for the first time in like the entire like Valley, she's not losing somebody because they're dying, she's not losing somebody because they're leaving her. She's losing somebody because she's telling them to go. And I think that meant a lot for her. Literally killed a whole town. Yeah, I did do that. I did do that. I did do that. I did do that. But yeah, I think my character, I wouldn't say she was one of the weakest on the server, but she was definitely the most unplanned. I was so busy planning everything else that I neglected myself, which, oh god, that really speaks volumes about my personal image, doesn't it? Oh god. But yeah, I just think it's fun that we've gotten to the point where we are. And I do have plans now, kind of, for her ending. I know where she is, I know what she is doing and where she is going. And obviously that fanfic is a part of it, and that will be posted pretty soon. My deadline is New Year's, but I might get it up before then. Who knows? Who knows? I need to AO3. I've never posted on AO3 before. I'm nervous about it. I literally made a second AO3 account just for this. Because I got embarrassed about my first one. Please don't leave her alone again. Bestie's gonna be okay. Bestie, Karma, okay. Karma left in like Arc 1, which was planned, but that combined with everything else kind of gave her abandonment issues. Karma is technically leaving again, but her and Jay are always going to be connected, and Karma like will come back to see her. So she'll have that at least, but everything else, I mean, you guys have seen how Katie's has ended, and you've seen how Jam's has ended. You're going to get to see how Ella's ended. By the time you see mine, we're going to know how everyone ends. And I guess I'll just base everything off of how I feel after that. Gets injured every time she's in the Valley. Here's a fun fact about that, actually. I mentioned how we thought about maybe Karma losing her arm, because that is where her scar that Warren gave her last time was, and losing it would be insult to injury. What we went for instead is that where Warren shot her, and you could see it on the skin, was directly on the heart, which is poignant, because Karma used to love him. It's always been like a very undercurrent thing, and she like monologue that I wrote at the beginning of the cinematic kind of points out that it was her love for him that stopped her from stopping him 10,000 years ago when he first tried to destroy the valley. She lost that love for him after that moment because she realized he was a monster. And she said in her exact words, he cares nothing about himself and his ambition. And she got shot in the heart for her efforts. She survived. She's fine. She's alive. The only person who has died is Jam, but you know. But yeah, I have some announcements to do in both the main Mythrill server and the public, and also on the Twitter. So look out for those in a bit. Where I'm about to hit 11 p.m, so I will be stopping in a minute. I'll close us out for the 3 hours because we're pretty close to it. Yeah, you guys are gonna find out what stuff is happening as soon as it's happening. It's just Christmas right now. Like, literally, it is the 21st. We've got 4 days and it's Christmas. And then we've got a couple days and it's New Year's. So I might have an update for everybody on New Year's with, like, the plan and stuff. I don't think I'll have the catch-ups done in that amount of time. But, I'll get some stuff done. And then you guys will find out. But, you know, look forward to the cinematics going out starting Monday. Again, we got Heaven's Wings, which is the Rose, Lid, and Honey animatic of Lid getting captured. And the stuff going on with them. Then Tuesday, we have the Archive cinematic from my last stream with Mars and Sky. Which you guys can kind of watch and enjoy. Then we have the Prelude, which is the cinematic I played at the beginning of my stream, which I didn't expect it to be like 3 minutes long. It was solely made because Mars isn't here today. Mars is actually back home with his dad, and doesn't have his PC with him, so he couldn't be here today. But he wanted there to be like an explanation for like him and me getting back to the sanctuary, and we thought it would be better to include in this stream rather than our last stream. And then I wanted to explain, like, outside of like the main video that we had of the finale itself, showing everybody and everyone being included, because I had to include everybody because I love everybody. I just wanted to explain where some other people were. I think the only person who wasn't shown in the prelude was Puff, because Puff said they could be here today and then never showed up, so that's why they weren't shown. But I honestly, yeah, Puff was in the finale. They weren't in the prelude. But yeah, they said they were free today and everything, but then they didn't turn up, so I'm sure they had a reason. They haven't said. I'm sure there's something. Sheba was also supposed to show up. No, Puff wasn't in the Afia was in the prelude. Afia was in the prelude. It went me and Mars in the Sky to me and Karma to Sky and Mars in the Infirmary to Chilzo to me sending Toshi away to Afia, and then Sheba and Lilith, and then Bean, and then Honey, which is in order of like distance from the sanctuary. Sheba was also meant to be here today. Sheba, Maple said they could show up, but I'm guessing they also had something come up. I haven't actually heard from them. But I featured them in the prelude anyway. Puff is in the infirmary in the finale, not the prelude. That's the finale. The prelude was the start of my stream. You're good, April. You're good. But I had to show Maple's character in the prelude because Lilith was definitely asleep, and we needed somebody to find Toshi, and it made more sense if it wasn't him. if it was him. So yeah. Those guys got a show making their way over. They were canonically all in the Infirmary of Mars, and then we got to see them all with their voice lines in the actual infirmary in the finale. So Can I ask if the professor mentioned in the books was Alfia's grandfather? Because I was thinking about that, but it was never fully answered. Yes, he was. That's something that I'll bring up more in the thing. Alfia kind of like stepped out of streaming a lot. They've done it like a little bit, but not a major amount. And I was like, you know, mental health is a bitch. You do what you gotta do, Alfia. But it was originally planned they came to the valley looking for their grandfather, and their grandfather was Professor Griffin Cloudfodder. So yes, that was him. He was murdered. And it's a plot point that never got to be explored, but you know, all of this stuff we're gonna go over again in the finale. So any dying questions, any things you want to hear about, we might try and make the Mythrill monthly happen. I want my last lore stream to happen after it, but I might try and get it to happen after at least like Elle and Lizzie's stream, so that they can like talk about all of their background stuff, because I know Elle has quite a lot of plans. Alfia's ref made a connection instantly. Yeah. It was an intended thing, but it's, again, there was a lot of ideas and stuff that just never came to fruition. Like the Eternal Rose that Mars has, that was all written for like Fawn. Like they were an old member whose name was also Rose, which is why we changed it to Fawn, because 2 roses on 1 SMP is just too confusing. They got removed for inactivity at the start of Arc 2, and yeah, there was a couple things to do with that, nothing big, but they had a couple I wrote them a whole story because they hadn't written anything themselves, and they were like, yeah, that looks cool, but I still had all that left over, and Mars wanted to know more about the rose, so I was like, you know what, 2 birds, 1 stone. He made an eldritch monster, I animated it in Minecraft using the Warden. It was perfect. I am so proud of that model. It was my first time modeling anything that was supposed to be a creature, and it is like, I didn't animate it myself. It's just the Warden. It's a Warden retexture, so it just takes all of his animations and works off of that. But I was really proud of myself for it. It took a long while to do. But yeah, hi Cullen, by the way. Hi. I hope you've been. I don't know how long you've been here, but I hope you're having a good day. Hi. Hee hee. I don't know if anyone's noticed on Discord, but I literally, for today, I changed out of, he's popped in, how was law? It was good. I've been getting a little emotional. It was good. We had a whole fun cinematic, which we're gonna post on the YouTube on Christmas Day, which is what I was actually getting to. Prelude on the day is that? That's Wednesday. That's Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah, prelude on Wednesday, and then wait, no. Okay, no, I was wrong. Heaven's Wings should be tomorrow. Then the archive, then the prelude, and then the final on Christmas. I need to double check that on the actual thing to make sure that is actually scheduled correctly now, because I'm second guessing myself. But that is how things are supposed to be. The final video will be on thing. It's a very fun video. I worked very hard on it. Mars worked very hard on it. All the animatic people, all the artists, they worked super hard on it, and everyone did great voice acting. I'm very proud of them all. But yeah, a couple more things to close out the server before it officially closes. But yeah, another month and we're done. Another month just to be safe, and then we're done. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, my throat is hella hurting right now, but we've got 10 more minutes that I wanna fill. So if anyone has any questions, 1 more month then I'm free, 1 more month then I'm free, freebie. Oh, look at me. Gonna look at who to raid ahead of time, because I don't know how many people are actually, you know, alive right now. As it turns out, not too many, but There is one person who I can maybe raid in a bit, but we'll see. We'll see when that happens. But yeah, let's chill out. Let's calm down from Mythrill for a moment. Though my little blob my little blorbos, please could someone do one more Mythrill command in the chat so people can go to the Discord. I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of the Mythrill command. It's gonna stay there even once everything is over. Cheers. I raise my glass to you, Burger. I raise my glass to you. I do. Let's talk about some other things. Sonic the Hedgehog movie came out the other day. I haven't watched it. No spoilers, but I'm guessing Maria dies, right? Was great. I've heard it was really good. I heard they're already gonna be doing a fourth. And I saw someone, I think on Twitter, be like, yeah, you can't cover all of Sonic lore in 3 movies. They know they're gonna need more. And yeah, they are gonna need more. Wait, what? Maria is in it? Yeah. Seeing it, yeah, but I want to. I honestly, I actually haven't even seen the second one. For a Sonic fan, I don't watch movies, okay? I don't watch movies. I've seen the first one. I watched the first one in Finnish, actually. I watched it in English with Charlie, like 2 years ago. And then me and Mars, we rewatched it in Finnish recently, which was a fun experience. Except they have the teaser at the end of Tails, and Tails' voice is quite high-pitched. He's a little kid. There's not a lot of Finnish voice actors, so he has the deepest man voice you could ever imagine. If you have Netflix, and the Sonic movie should still be on there, watch it, go to the end, and just set the dub to Finnish, and listen to Tails' voice. I swear to God. I swear to God, it scared me. It scared me so bad. I want to get back into learning Finnish. I've almost completely forgotten everything that Mars taught me, but I want to get back into it. I want to take it seriously and get back into it because I want to learn the language. It's a really good language. It's really fun. I love it. I love it a lot. But yeah, great year for Sonic. It was the year of Shadow, and I'm very happy about that. I love All Hail Shadow. Heroes rise again, da 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 da, liberating anything who's not your friend, da da da. I don't think Amy is gonna have been in the movie, which sucks because she's such a vital part of Shadow's story. Because she's kind of like Amy and Rouge in Sonic Adventure 2 kind of work as the Maria analogs. Because Rouge is like the Rouge is like Maria in the sense that like she gets herself into trouble, she's got big ambitions and wants and that kind of stuff, and that's why Shadow goes out of his way to save her when like the island is exploding. Amy is like all of Maria, like Amy has more of Maria's personality. She has like the softness, the kindness, all of that stuff, and it's her that makes him remember his like Maria's love for humanity and that she didn't want to destroy the Earth. So like, if Amy isn't in the movie, they can make it work, but I won't be happy about it. And they're not putting Rouge in the movie because they didn't want people doing nasty things in the movie theater because she's got boobs. You know how Shadow the Hedgehog is loosely inspired by Vegeta from Dragon Ball? I'm pretty sure Vegeta is loosely inspired by Six-Eyed Macaque, Sophia. No, yes, you're correct. Because here's the thing. Dragon Ball Z exists. But Dragon Ball Z was preceded by Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, there is no difference in the manga between these two things, but there is a difference in the anime because Dragon Ball never really got popular in the rest. But Dragon Ball is basically not a one-for-one, but basically a reimagining of the Journey to the West with Goku as Sun Wukong, which his name is Son Goku. Son Goku is Sun Wukong's the Japanese translation of Sun Wukong's name is Goku. His name is Son Goku. That is his literal name. It is his name, just the Japanese version. And Goku, he has a monkey tail in those first seasons. He hulks out into a big monstrous monkey form. The whole thing of them being the Saiyans, there are 4 Saiyans at the beginning. There are 4 Super Saiyans who come to Earth. Vegeta is one of them. There are 2 others. There are 4 of them in that first saga where they are introduced and the Saiyans are brought up as being a thing but everyone knew that Goku was weird and powerful, but no one knew why. And when the 3 other Saiyans showed up, they found out like why. Because, you know, he was a Saiyan, like those 4. And there was only supposed to be 4 of them, and then that ended up changing in later seasons, I'm pretty sure. I've never watched Dragon Ball, by the way. Never in my life have I watched Dragon Ball. But you're absolutely correct. They are 4 Saiyans to represent the 4 celestial primates in Chinese mythology, Journey to the West, which are the intelligent stone monkey Sun Wukong, the red buttock baboon, the long-armed gibbon, and the 6-eared macaque. And Vegeta is the 6th. Well, you could say he is the 6-eared macaque. I guess he is just supposed to be one of the 4. Technically, the 6-eared macaque dies, so he might fit one of the dead Saiyans as better, because I do think 2 of them die. But then again, all the Dragon Ball characters die and get resurrected all the time, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. I think there is an ad play now. Also, hi L. I didn't know you were listening. Hi. You mentioned the 6-eared macaque and I lost my shit. Thank you, Tin. Oh my god, Tin, it's been so long. Hey. Thank you so much for the raid. I will admit I will be ending myself in a little bit, but thank you so much. I hope you had a lovely stream. Feel free to raid and run if you need to, but if you want to say hi for a bit, feel free. We did the final of the Lore SMP Mythrill today. I've had a very emotional talk for the last couple of minutes. No, you got hit with an ad. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, back now. Okay, I was just saying to if you need a raid and run, no worries. But if you want to stay while I chat for a bit, don't worry about it. I am gonna be ending very soon. It has been a bit. It has been a long bit. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, we finished Mythrill SMP lore today, and it was the finale of like the main plot of the server, and we've just got a couple cleanup things for the new year, and then it's all done. And wow, 4-year project come to an end. I'm losing my mind about it. And we're just talking about. You've been spotted. You've been spotted.
Hi.
Hi. I thought you were off to write.
Yeah, I was. I've been writing.
You came back for me. How sweet.
I always come back for you.
Oh, just like your Mythrill character. We got a 3rd wheel here. You see him? No! Elle, put that back. Put that back right now.
I have it, but I'm gonna
put that back right now. Put that back right now. How dare the desecrated corpse of God. It's
yeah.
Oh, hopefully you can rewatch it at some point, Tid. It was fun. The cinematic's
grave.
going up on Christmas, so it's very fun. We had a lot of artists help out with it, and it was very fun. But yeah, do you want to hear me talk about Monkey Kid?
I have been.
You have been? Oh, you've been listening? Oh, you love me. I think I mentioned already, but my PFP on Discord, I put an X over the I. I changed my PFP from the 6-eared macaque to Mythrill J for the day for the ending of the server, and then I gave them an X over the I once I lost my eye, because that is what macaque has, and that was completely unplanned because I watched Monkey Kid after we wrote the script and I lost an eye. But I think that's cute.
I love how it's your left eye as well.
It's the opposite of the one that he lost.
Oh my god.
It's the opposite
one.
one.
It's the one I can't see out of, and I love that. I find it so funny but weird.
It's silly. It's very silly. But yeah, I feel like Jay is the first Lego Monkey Kid available online. Yeah, they're all free to watch on a site called Peacock. The specials are not. But if you're in my Discord server, there is a thread for Lego Monkey Kid where I linked the site that I watch it on. because I started watching it before it became available on Peacock, and all the specials are there apart from Revenge of the Spider Queen. But I do have a link to Revenge of the Spider Queen that I can add if someone ats me and reminds me. Thank you, Estelle, for the 13 months sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How are you feeling now that you've let the dust settle a bit? Oh, Colin's in the background.
Yeah. It's not set. It's not fully set for me, I think, because I'm not finished. Like,
yeah, we still have stuff to do.
Yeah, like I still have like my finale to do. It's sad. Like me and Kate. Best thing is me and Katie walked off. Right, we went in the same direction of each other, sat and spoke.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fully set in for like me. I think, like it's set in nice.
Yeah.
This is it basically.
Yeah, like
it was like after Arc 1 finale, after Arc 2 I knew we knew there was more, but there isn't.
This is like the full end for these characters, and that is like a lot. I don't think it's gonna fully hit me until the end of January.
No, yeah, when everything's like done. That's when officially it's like everyone's finished.
Yeah, I know you're super busy right now, so like take your time with everything. If you need help with your stuff, let me know. If you want to help me get notes for the catch-ups though, that would be great.
I can definitely try.
Only if you have time. I know you're super busy right now, but
I can make time.
Yeah, but you know, you prioritize yourself, and if you need help with your final stuff, you let me know.
Don't worry, I have someone who also helps me out with things, so don't worry.
Nice. Flexing your partner, huh?
He's very sweet. We sit and call and get stuff done.
You cutie. So Skylar said, I started watching Lego Ninjago again, but I might switch to Lego Monkey Kid. I've never watched Lego Ninjago. I've heard it's a lot longer than Lego Monkey Kid, 'cause it's been going on a lot longer. I'm tempted to give it a go. I don't know. I mean, I like Monkey Kid, so like maybe I'll like that as well. But I'm sure the writers are different. Lego Monkey Kid, it's really great if you're a fan of Chinese mythology. I'd say as a show, it gets great season 3, but that is like with the combined efforts of season 1 and 2. Like it is like Mythrill. It has like it's 3 arcs, and they all build together into like the big thing of season 3. So you need to like watch them all. So I have like a package deal. Seasons 1 through 3 are great, and season 4 stands alone by itself as like my favorite season, because it actually goes more into the mythology, instead of just being like, it's all inspired and not 100% like accurate to the source material of the novel, because you know that's how you write a good show, is by inspiration and not by like other stuff. But season 4 like handles a lot of my favorite tropes in a lot of my favorite ways, and then season 5 fumbled it because a lot of the animation on the animation team got changed, and I'm blaming Sonic the Hedgehog for it, because Flying Bark didn't have enough time to work on Lego Monkey Kid, so Lego got impatient and hired Wildbrain to do it instead, who can animate, not as well though. And the thing I think Fly and Bark were doing instead was the Shadow the Hedgehog miniseries on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Fun fact though, the voice actress for Maria Robotnik in the Shadow Sonic Excited Generations story campaign is the same voice actress for May from Lego Monkey Kid. Yeah. I sent you a whole thing about Maria the other day because I thought it was fun. Well, I said the other day, it was like a month ago, but
no, but I think about it.
Yeah, it was cute representation.
I like when people send me stuff like that.
Yeah. You watched the Lego Ninjago pilots in season 1 a lot on TV as a kid, so now you're watching it all through. That's a good idea. I'd never really seen any of it. I got into Lego Monkey Kid because of an animatic. I think if you look up Lego Monkey Kid, it's Lego Monkey Kid animatic, and it is 2 Warrior of the Mind from Epic the Musical. There's a couple of them, but there was this one specific one by like Speedy Dupes or something. I don't remember. It's like Spoopy Poopy. I don't remember their username. They also did the something Harbinger animatic. I don't remember what it's called. But I watched that, and I remember I'd seen a clip of season 4 like years ago on TikTok, and I was like, you know what? I'm sad. I need something to take my mind off of this. Let's watch this stupid Lego show. And I watched the stupid Lego show, and I got way too invested in the stupid Lego show. And it's not stupid, it's my Lego show, and I love it. And season 5 is bad because they got a different animation team and then fired all the writers.
Oh, I hate
They
when
changed
people
the
do that.
writers, and I saw someone flexing about being the new writer, and they wrote one of the worst episodes in the whole fucking season, and I don't understand why they're proud of it, because it's bad. It's so bad. There is literally an artist who I follow who is like, they have a comic for like an alternate, like an AU of season 3, but they have now made an animated trailer for a AO3 fanfic rewrite of season 5 that they have made. And you don't know how excited I am for it, because it's going to be so much better quality than the actual show, and it's just going to be a fanfic. And I'm mental.
Yeah.
I am mental about this. I am absolutely insane. I'm
I
absolutely
can tell you're
insane.
so normal about it, actually.
I'm very
You're so
normal about it. I'm the most normal about it. The person I was gonna raid stopped streaming. God damn it, fan of me.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to raid them and be like, look guys, Nezrin. But no. No, I literally don't know anyone else who is live right now.
Let me check this quickly just in case. You never know. Nope.
Nope.
Literally
Nope. It's a bit too late, in all
Yeah.
honesty.
I have a good chunk of
So
Americans though as well, and even Americans are ending stream.
yeah, I didn't even realize that it was like 11 o'clock at night. It's almost half 11 now.
That's also why I kept looking. So I looked back and I was like, Jay's been here a while. They probably have not noticed the time or anything, so I'll sit
Yeah,
with
no,
them.
I was yapping. I was gonna raid and then I was gonna stop and tin raided, and I was like, I gotta go for a little bit. I gotta go for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, there is one person who is live, but I don't know about raiding them, so because I don't actually know who that person is. I don't remember following them. But yeah, my throat is hurting, so I hope you all enjoyed the stream today. I hope you all look forward to the Mythrill content coming up these next couple of days of the animatics being posted, and my fanfic that I read earlier on the stream. I hope people like it. I get very insecure about my writing, so it makes me happy when people enjoy it. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. You're really good.
Who read it and gave you, and you wanted words from me, and I told them. It is really good.
Thank you.
With my whole heart.
But yeah, I'll post that soon. Yeah, I was supposed to be sad. I don't write sad things super often, so I'm glad it was good and it was sad, and I hope it was impactful. I'm sure reading it yourselves will be a lot better than me reading it, because I try my best, but I am dyslexic and reading is hard. But that will be posted New Year's at the latest. And I'll share the link in the Mythrill thing when that is done. But yeah, I think we ended the stream for today. So you guys should join my Discord. And I'm sure everyone here is already in the Mythrill Discord, but if you're not, join the Mythrill Discord for the time capsule of everything. Have a great night. If I don't see you before Christmas, I'll see you guys after. I'll see you guys after, either with something on Mooney server or New Year's, where I'll do my yearly New Year's stream. And yeah. Bye!
Bye!